and the man name and drop them name, going through it because I just feel compelled to do so. The man is literally out here being a humanitarian and the ultimate servant to the people in Jamaica, not just his constituency. So, heal the man. And he's under attack because he's a PMP man. He's a PMP MP. And they're using him as a distraction to divert from the other three companies that came up in the Auditor General's report. We don't even know who owns those companies. None of them has come out and made any statements to deny the claims of the Auditor General. The CEO is hiding, literally. Same gone on vacation. And Tufton is silent as well. We see him put out article talking about the young lady who lost her baby. We are getting all of that.
There in Westmoreland. You are so.
See that, Andrew? I try to show you, sir, Mr. Andrew, sir. I tell you something, sir. But you don't understand. Because you can relate to where we are going through right now. I mean, I ask if you could ever relate to nothing at all where we are going through. Because right now, as me checking you up, you don't have a scarf on it. Andrew, you look like a man who never dropped from him band. You don't look like you ever run a race in your life and drop.
I destroyed an
Up yet. Mr. Andrew, sir. Last time now me I come to you, Mr. Prime Minister, sir. There is a constant reminder here in Westmoreland. It's a constant reminder, sir. Everywhere you go, it's blue tarpaulin, sir. Everywhere you go, it's roofless houses and blue tarpaulin. And let me tell you something, Mr. Andrew Holness. We can't ever, in my sense, comprehend why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. You understand? We don't know why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. What we do you in a life, every time when your election come, people vote for you. And all you do, Mr. Holiness, is this your shit. You know, some of their hope, myself say, sir, you would have did prove me wrong. I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong, sir. People always have a bunch of story talk. But politician, I always want my own experience because people experience and my experience is two different experiences, Mr. Holiness. And I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong. You come to Westmoreland, you shake me hand, you promise me say everything will go alright. Mr. Andrew Holiness, everything not alright, sir. Everything is not okay, sir. You understand? There's a constant reminder of the disaster everywhere you go. It's like, I guess 30 or 2 weeks ago it's time past because it's fresh still. No, we're not clean up, nobody. Mr. Holiness, we're not trying to make you look bad enough, sir. Are you a self-destruct? Because let me tell you something, sir. Mr. People come from overseas going to do more than what you do since the storm. You see your company media say you don't want to see people them a line up and a beg and a haul and pull for food, Mr. Andrew. I mean, Mr. Andrew's Holiness, sir. I don't see you do nothing better.
Jamaica, let me tell you something. Andrew Holness is just one of the. Hey, man, wicked enough. You know, say Andrew Holness government of the people, them a man to go be a line up to get money and can't get them money. It's still happening, Want to see the video? Mighty God.
Everything that you come with chaos and it come with complication. Sir, everything where you come with no make no sense. I need the people them where clean the office. We need them to retire and give some new people space and time to clean the office and put some courage on the seat. So they not sit so comfortable because I feel like
somebody not get no money from morning. Somebody need to tag Andrew and nobody will know what they want. Because them get the money and they not pay all the fucking money. Okay, so they break out your face. Somebody need to tag Andrew make you see what they want up a blood clot, you say no. Because I'm much there. I'm much there with their stuff. I'm much there with their stuff. 3 and 4 days, 5 days, 1 month with their stuff. And the people them just a jar down the shutter every minute. And they just say, you can't talk about no money. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 1 month, 2 1. Where we are coming from, come stand up to land. And you need to come deal with the matter here, man. You don't need to take a business and my people, because they not do no business, man. They not do no waste time. Somebody needs to talk and Jamaica, see what they're going up a blood clot, you say no. Because I don't know how much day with their stuff. How much day with their stuff. 3 and 4 days, 5 days, 1 month with their stuff. And the people them just a jar down the shutter every minute. And they have to out and they talk about no money, no getting. Not even 10, somebody not get no money from morning. Somebody needs to talk and Andrew and nobody will know what they want. Because them get the money and they not pay all the fucking money. Okay, so they break out your pay now. Every second the shutter locked down. Look at the people out there, so. Look at the people out there, so nobody can get them bombardos money. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 1 month, 2 1. Where we are coming from, come stand up so long. And you need to come deal with the matter here, man. You don't need to take a business and my people, because they not do no business, man. They not do no waste time.
Team 2T.
Somebody needs to talk and Jamaica, see what they're going up a blood clot, you say no. Because I don't know how much day with their stuff. How much day with their stuff. 3 and 4 days, 5 days, 1 month with their stuff. And the people them just a jar down the shutter every minute. And they have to out and they talk about no money, no getting. Not even 10, somebody not get no money from morning. Somebody needs to talk and Andrew and nobody will know what they want. Because them get the money and they not pay all the fucking money. Okay, so they break out your pay now. Every second the shutter locked down. Look at the people out there, so. Look at the people out there, so nobody can get them bombardos money. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 1 month, 2 1. Where we are coming from, come stand up so long. And you need to come deal with the matter here, man. You don't need to take a business and my people, because they not do no business, man. They not do no waste time.
So, when you hear movie star say this, and a live movie star tell, only by them find out Andrew.
Make you look bad enough, sir. You think it's not okay, sir. You understand? There's a constant reminder of the disaster everywhere you go. It's like, I guess 30 or 2 weeks ago it's time past because it's fresh still. No one not clean up nobody. Mr. Holness, I'm not trying to make you look bad enough, sir. Are you a self-destruct? Because let me tell you something, sir. I say people come from overseas going to do more than what you do since the storm. You see your company media say you don't want to see people them a line up and a beg and a haul and pull for food, Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew's Holness, sir. I don't see you do nothing better. Everything that you comes with, everything that you come with chaos and it come with complication. Sir, everything where you come with no make no sense. I need the people them where you clean the office. We need them to retire and give some new people space and time to clean the office and put some courage on the seat. So do not sit so comfortable. Because I feel like when I sit too comfortable now, every time when I go around that big table there, and I sit down on the chair there, and I make some stupid decision. Mr. Holness, we can't love who no love we, sir. You understand? And respect go where respect come from, sir. You cannot constantly at that shit in our face and expect say, we are going to take it. You understand? I am one of those, sir, who was waiting patiently and not put no God on your name. But right now I bury you, want me bury your name, sir. Because you give me all the dirt I need to pour on you, sir. You made a promise. You understand? Not only to me, but the Jamaican people them. And until now, Mr. Holness. Until now, sir, we're sick and tired. Me not gonna stay quiet no more, Mr. Holness, sir. Me not stay quiet no more, sir. Me a law-abiding citizen of Jamaica, me work hard. And the people them over foreign send money come for your help where you not help with, sir. And me not ask them, I tell you, you don't know nothing about hard life.
Hold your tongue, it's a...
Boy, Jamaica in a funny still, you know. So the people them down at the Western Union don't have mobile. The people them down at the Western Union don't have mobile. We are pile up to get the roof program money. Them still have problem Jamaica. And not even that I come and talk about it, but me just try to show you. There's so much things happening right now with this country under this Jamaica Labour Party. So much chaos. You hear what you say? Everything with Andrew come with chaos and complication and confusion. In nothing way do not make no sense. Let me play it again. Let me play it again. She never tell a lie, Jamaica.
They clean the office and put some courage on the seat. Don't cover there from overseas going to more than what you do since the storm. You see your company media say you don't want to see people them a line up and a beg and a haul and pull for food, Mr. Andrew. I mean, Mr. Andrew's holiness, sir, I don't see you do nothing better. Everything that you comes with, everything that you come with chaos and it come with complication. Sir, everything where you come with no make no sense. I mean, need the people them where clean the office. We need them to retire and give some new people space and time to clean the office and put some courage on the seat. So do not sit so comfortable. Because I feel like when I sit too comfortable now, every time when I go around that big table there, and I sit down on the chair there, and I make some stupid decision. Mr. Holiness, we can't love who no love we, sir. You understand? And respect go where respect come from, sir. You cannot constantly at that shit in our face and expect
Chantel.
we have a techie. You understand? I am one of those, sir, who was waiting patiently and now put no dot on your name. But right now I bury you, want me bury your name, sir. Because you give me all the dirt I need to pour on you, sir. You made a promise. You understand? Not only to me, but the Jamaican people them. And until now, Mr. Holiness. Until now, sir, we're sick and tired. Me not gonna stay quiet no more, Mr. Holiness, sir. Me not stay quiet no more, sir. Me a law-abiding citizen of Jamaica, me work hard. And the people them over foreign send money come for your help where you not help with, sir. You me not ask me, I tell you. You don't know nothing about hard life.
I don't think we don't hear nothing yet. I saw no better tap up that screen and shake. I don't think we don't, at this time, I tell you, if Westmoreland and Galang, so you can imagine when we start up in a Central Kingston. No, let me ask you something. We never tell you, Mr. Class, I go nice this morning. I want to take over your farm. Is who that over here? Good morning, PDTV News. Good morning, Audrey Stevens. I see you, sir. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here with us this morning. Jamaica people. Me not telling Mr. Class I go nice this morning. I want to take over Dre Bryan class and platform for. Jamaica people. Who do not hear what they take place in a Westmoreland? The labor rights are disgruntled. The girl say Andrew come down there how much months ago come shake her hand and make sure you know say everything I go alright and everything is not okay.
Not okay.
Jamaica people. I don't know how the Labour Party are going to survive in that third term, you know, but as me tell you from morning, they shall what? Then the Labour rights shall know not name peace in the third.
Them nah know no peace at all. And you think a Jerry Bryan this says so. And if a Jerry Bryan says so, you know, that was a prophecy. Just in case you didn't know, it was a prophecy, Jamaica.
Third term, then too wicked. They have chosen Jamaica, and so they have to live by it. Jamaica, no one hear the girl again. We are take time from the internet tonight. Now we are taking our time this morning because when we don't expose and bring these people to the forefront.
Full up the class. Some people late for class today, now. Full up the class.
No peace for them. Jamaica people may want to not hear the labor rights them down at Westmoreland and ball out.
See that, Andrew?
Well on there. We make on hear what Pastor say about this. Listen.
But the judgment, and the Lord told me to tell the leader of this land that as long as they are in power, trouble is going to follow them. Right now, what the Lord is revealing to
as long as Andrew Holness in a power, trouble are going to follow them. You know why? Because them two thief. Yeah, that's why. Them two thief. Them thief the election. Them just two thief. Hashtag stop thief. And them know so them thief the election. You know? They think so them don't know. Them can't have no good sleep in Jamaica. When the pastor did say prophetically, they shall know what is a Pyrrhic victory. That means it better them never win. And this is why all of these things are happening simultaneously with the government. You understand? Yeah, that's why it happen. That's why it's happening.
I try to show you, Mr. Andrew, sir. I tell you something, sir. But you don't understand. Because you can relate to where we are going through right now. I mean, I've asked if you could ever relate to nothing at all where we are going through. Because right now, if me check your makeup, you don't have a scar on it. Andrew, you look like a man who never dropped from him man. You don't look like you ever run a race in your life and drop on your makeup yet. Mr. Andrew, sir, last time now me I come to you, Mr. Prime Minister, sir. There is a constant reminder here in Westmoreland. It's a constant reminder, sir. Everywhere you go, it's blue tarpaulin, sir. Everywhere you go, it's roofless houses and blue tarpaulin. And let me tell you something, Mr. Andrew Holness. We can't ever, in my sense, comprehend why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. You understand? We don't know why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. What we do you in a life, every time when your election come, people vote for you. And all you do, Mr. Holiness, is this your shit. You know, somebody I hope, you know, myself say, sir, you would have proved me wrong. I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong, you know, sir. People always have a bunch of story talk about politicians, and I always want my own experience because people's experience and my experience is two different experiences of Holiness. And I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong. You come to Westmoreland, you shake me hand, you promise me everything will be alright. Mr. Andrew Holiness, everything is alright, you know, sir. Everything is not okay, sir. You understand? There's a constant reminder of the disaster everywhere you go. It's like, I just started there 2 weeks ago, it's can't pass because it's fresh still. No, we're not clean up nobody. Mr. Holiness, we're not trying to make you look bad enough, sir. Are you a self-destruct?
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something, sir. We see people come from overseas going to do more than what you do since the storm.
Yeah.
You see your company media, say you don't want to see
Rahul,
people them line up and a beg and a haul and pull for food, Mr. Andrew. I mean, Mr. Andrew's Holiness, sir, I don't see you do nothing better.
The man say no want to see people them all and a pack up and a look for food. Then Jamaica, I want to go on Westmoreland at the Western Union. Listen to what the people them say. Listen to this.
Somebody need me talk Andrew make you see what they going up a blood clot, you say no. Cause I don't know what to do. How much day when they are so? How much day when they are so? 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 1 month when they are so. And the people them just a jar down the shutter every minute. And they talk about no money in the basic. When people tend somebody don't get no money from morning. Somebody need me talk Andrew and nobody will know what they want. Cause them get the money and they not pay all the fucking money. Okay, so I broke out there for you now. Every second the shutter locked down. Look at the people out there so. Look at the people out there so nobody can get them bombarded money. 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. Where we are coming.
You hear that? The man them a frustrate the people them to the point where they no bother come for no money. And that them are doing in Jamaica. A style them are using. That's my assessment of it, my opinion. That's how me feel. Tell me what you think. The same man was saying no want nobody a video the people them array. Now the people them are go for their money privately and 10 person get about 300 money they say, you know. I look for here they say 1 day, 5 days, 1 month, and they still can't get the money same way. And the people this is a dire need. People them have a tarpaulin on them roof down a west down a Hanover all over the place. And then qualify, then go through everything. And here comes the last part for them actually get the money. And this is what the mafia got through. But when you choose Jamaica, yeah man, I may talk to the labor right them, I may talk to the people who never vote. When you choose Jamaica, this is what you guys chose. Yeah. When you choose this government to come back in a power, to come deal with the people them worse than all them when I deal with them before. Zane, so we have to take some responsibility for that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to this story because I'm telling you, some weird stuff is going on in Jamaica.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
We begin with a troubling revelation this evening from President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Mark Malava, about hurricane victims living in school shelters.
He has received reports that some of them are allegedly engaging in sexual acts in full view of students.
He made the disclosure while speaking at the JTA's annual education conference at the Princess Grand Hotel in Hanover earlier today.
Kimberly Petty reports.
The JTA has both a right and a duty to represent and protect the interests of our members, and we will do so without apology.
That firm warning from President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Mark Malava, to local government Minister Desmond McKenzie as he addressed the vexed issues of schools being used as hurricane shelters in Western Jamaica nearly 6 months after Melissa. What's even more worrying, he contends, are reports from some of the school administrators.
And the conditions, colleagues, are deeply troubling. Reports of shelterees engaging in sexual activity within the clear view of students is something that everyone should be outraged about.
He went.
No, Jamaica. No, that's why I like to listen to things to myself, you know. No, I want you guys to put in context what the man said a while ago. He's getting reports, several reports, right? Multiple reports that children are seeing adults in clear view having sexual intercourse. Clear view. Now Jamaica, the persons them that are displaced, more than using a brain, you know. The persons that are displaced that had a home before, and them a man and woman and them a partner. You guys think say while them in our shelter for 6 months, them cut off all engagement of sex of you know, intercourse, like them just stop, then go celebrate for 6 months. So if they in our shelter, you know, so them are gonna find one way to sneak and deek. You know, think them are gonna find one way to do it. So I want to know why the type of response we are going to hear from Desmond McKenzie and Ocean Wide and all of them idiot. All of them are one bag of idiot. I can't tell you that right now. That's my opinion. One, but them no make no sense. If you put them and plant them in a soil, nothing not grow. They are unproductive minds. Because this is just common sense. If you have a man and a woman and them used to live in one place and they engage in an intercourse 3-4 times a week and 6 months pass and then in a one shelter, Jamaica them are going to find one way to engage in an intercourse. And potentially, because students are around, they might engage in it while students buck them up. What is so hard to believe where those reports are concerned? What is so hard to believe? Somebody please explain it to me. Cookie, big up yourself. What is so hard to believe that these people actually are engaging in intercourse after 6 months? You think them are going to celebrate after them no Christian, after they not follow God's word? Them are sinner in the world like holy part of people. So you think so them just not going to have no intercourse? Hey, Juicy Lips, how you doing, darling? Michelle, big up. Hey, me not tell no lie, no. TikTok a lead, you know. TikTok a lead from what day. I want to make people on YouTube. One day, I say TikTok a lead from what day. No, I'm upset Juicy Lips. Look at the common sense of it all. This man come out, the JTA president, and say, yo, he might get reports. It's like when we get the audio from Rosalie. That is a report. Rosalie not present no evidence. But that's the thing that when she say out her mouth alone is deeply concerning and require an investigation. That's a normal way of thinking, isn't it? Right? But listen to Desmond. But I'm going to hear Desmond McKenzie. Listen to this.
Further.
Reports of teachers, resources going missing. Reports of schools being transformed into spaces befitting of tenement yard.
Jamaica, the man is not telling no lie. This government is a bagger government. It's a waste government. It's a nasty, them operate in such a filthy manner. Look how long the man if you get. Come off on my page. Come off on my page, about bias. Yeah? Either. Come off on my page. Eh? 6 months, Jamaica. 6 months. And you know make the arrangement. It is shameful. Desmond Mackenzie made and it's in the article. Desmond Mackenzie made a commitment, told us that he had a structured plan to get these people into a space. Right? The man said he have a structured plan to get the people into a space. But I don't know who this is. Let me see who this. Let me see who this on the TikTok. May I take a chance? Let me see who this. Because I'm not really let up people from things like that. You know? The man said he have a structured.
I want labor right. Me tell you straight up, I want labor right. So if you want to cut me off, you cut me off. But if you want we have a conversation, I will.
Had to be a labor right, Jamaica. I'm glad saying tell me say my labor right. You can't come defend this. Me not give no room to come on my platform before me make my argument to come defend this. No room. Because everything what me I say right now, a law right now. If you have female and male who live together and them get displaced and them have intercourse on a regular basis before them get displaced, it is automatic Jamaica them is going to find a way to get together. It's automatic. And this man, the JTA president, has been asking for a couple times when we see him come out in an article say, yo, the man them need to clear up the school them and get the thing back to school. And we all agree. What we didn't agree on was throwing out the people them out of the school. And we still don't agree upon that. Throwing the people them out of the school and not having nowhere to put them. That's what we agreed on. That is sensible. So the government is trying to escape responsibility of taking the 6 billion US where them get in a donation. 6 billion plus US where them get in a donation. Right? If you put the people them somewhere, build somewhere for the people them go, so they can be removed from the school altogether. So children can do children things and not have adults around so they can concentrate. Them have to put them on the tent, Jamaica. On the tent. After 6 months, and on December 3rd, Desmond Mackenzie came out in an article and letting us know that yes, we have a structured plan. Then what am to plan? In come December 5th. And him come with statement again. Where is the structure? Where is the plan? Where is the execution? It's the same thing them do with the Cornwall Regional Hospital. How much years now them are refurbish? Eh? How much years now them are refurbish the Cornwall Regional Hospital? Cost overrun to levels of criminality. Thieving. And see the young lady there go to Cornwall Regional the other day and lose her baby. Christopher Tufton must resign. How much more baby supposed to dead, Jamaica? How much more life must lose before you run them people out? How much? There's no labor right who can talk to me now. Them can't argue nothing with me I say right now. There's no excuses for this level of incompetence and corruption. None. So if you don't want to hear me, I said go away. Because the truth is going to be piercing your hearts today. We can tell you that. Crazy.
No longer represents institutions of learning.
Mr. Malava says what's happening in the schools are unacceptable
Of course.
and against the law.
So what is happening is not just inconvenience. It is a violation of rights.
Of course.
It undermines the ILO Convention of Occupational Health and Safety that was ratified by this country more than 25 years ago. It violates the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. And it offends the spirit and law of the Child Care and Protection Act.
The
You
government
hear where the man gone to? International law, the man a quote, you know. This bigger than Jamaica, you know. So right now, I beg you to sign the Magniski Act. Everybody that is on this live right now, especially on TikTok, for people on YouTube, all you have to do is look in the description. And for you look and say, can you help me sign this petition? If you sign it already, share it with 20%. Share this live with 20%. For you person on TikTok, all you gotta do is click my face right here. Right? Go to my page and you're gonna see the link. The link is right there. That is the Magniski Act. Put your name, your email, go to the other page, do not donate, and share instead. Very, very simple. Click the link, put in your name and email, go next, do not donate, press the button where say I will share instead, and share it. What is the Magniski Act, ladies and gentlemen? The Magniski Act is an international law. It's an international law that is there for us. We need 10,000 signatures, right? Right now we have 4,153. I'm looking at it right now. It is to implement the Magniski Act to challenge corruption and human rights violations in Jamaica. Michelle said nephew went down there in November and the lady respond for social told my nephew that she what? Yes, please, on sign the Magniski Act. I am ashamed that I have been, Mr. Rattigan has pushed out efforts for this thing to sign, and we only have 4,000 signatures. And from last year, he put this out. This act can be used to hold the government accountable in court, in international court. All of the police unaliving people, human rights violation. All of the corruption with the tax dollars, human rights violation. A lot of it is happening. Where is all the money where them get? Why them not build nothing for the people them yet so they can put them into? It's not just Westmoreland, you know, everywhere where people are affected. Hanover. Right? And I'm not looking at green and orange. It's about the people. Celine, how you doing? All Portland get licked too. Big up Isaac Buchanan. We're not afraid to go up on the internet and beg on behalf of people them. Right? Forget bed to put in at the hospital them and them something there. I go above and beyond. And bless up the people them and bless him up. Him using platform in that regard. And that's why me always I go endorse them people there. Because they deserve the support of them I get. Right? And then you have Mr. Dennis Garden. Dennis Garden, look what Dennis Garden is doing for the people in healthcare. The man is trying to transform healthcare. The man have state-of-the-art facilities with state-of-the-art equipment and top professionals when pay big money. If you give people the service, them free sometime if them can't afford it. All Mr. Buchanan, Paul Buchanan with them thief. Right? In that the constituency. He's doing a similar thing. He might attack the education side of it. I have listened to him and I've seen him. I've heard about the projects that he's doing in those garrisons. But because there's some people that want to keep it a garrison for political power. That's why Mr. Paul Buchanan gets so much fight. How can you have a prime minister and in constituency don't reflect his mission for Jamaica? Andrew Holness constituency does not reflect, you know, this prosperity and the STEM school and all them stuff the way you talk about education, these grand things, making this place a city, making this place, what them call it, Silicon Valley. Why is Andrew Holness constituency not Silicon Valley? But he speak about other places. Try big up yourself. Thanks for the follow. He speak about all these other places. But look at his constituency. And the people them will know them, you can say it in the comment section. You know what I talk about. Dilapidated and garrison and zinc fence and the drain them not clean, the gutter them pack up when rain fall, the place flood out. And you are the Prime Minister. I say, when you sign the Magniski Act, ladies and gentlemen, we need 10,000 signatures. We need 5,847 more signatures. 5,847 more signatures. Go and sign the Magniski Act and share it with as much persons as possible. Share this video. Share the video. Let's continue this with the JTA president has said.
Has ignored an ultimatum by the JTA president for the relocation of hurricane victims living in schools. In response, local Minister Desmond McKenzie stressed that the JTA was not in any position to give the government an ultimatum.
Yeah, the JTA in defending what is right and the rights of the students, our children of Jamaica, gave the government an ultimatum. fix the problem and move the people them so we pity them can have a proper learning environment. And him tell him, say, you can't tell me what to do. And Jamaica, here comes the bangarang. Because we have reports of individuals that are using the shelter, men and adults, having intercourse with each other. And Pitney a buck up on them and staff a buck up on them. Equipment is being displaced. And you're going to hear the arrogance of Desmond McKenzie in his response to this exposes their failure, you know. So instead of doing the right thing and looking into the issue, them attack the man, them attack the messenger, because the Jamaica Labour Party does not like accountability and them don't like transparency. Them don't like when I can tell them and tell the world, say, this is wrong and this is what is happening while they are in power. Because they want to create a facade that they know exactly what they are doing and there's no other way to do it. And it's the best way to do it.
The Jamaica Teachers Association has made it unequivocally clear, in spite of the utterances of the Minister of Local Government, who we have written to that ministry about our concerns. And in spite of his claim that the JT has no right to be issuing ultimatum, we are not talking about garbage and garbage collection. That is the portfolio and responsibility of the Minister of Local Government. Neither are we talking about parks and markets or parish council roads. What we are talking about, colleagues, are the conditions of service of our members.
In Westmoreland.
Hey, this is the type of man that I want to be the president of the JTA. Speaking without fear or favor. If it was the PNP in power, that is the same position I would want him to have. He's speaking for the children. He's making sure that he stand up for the people of them Jamaica. This is the type of person where you need in the JTA. Let him know, I don't business what you're talking about, Desmond McKenzie. You think a market we are run? You think a market? And a market you are run? We are talking about an institution for learning. There are certain conditions that must be upheld to maintain the integrity of that institution. And having persons there 6 months after a hurricane does not uphold the integrity of the institution. These are adults, them on a picnic. You think so them now go do? You think so them now go get action? As a matter of fact, when we go to school, picnic used to have sex, have intercourse in a classroom. Much less adult. What are we talking about?
Until last week, hurricane victims were still occupying the Godfrey Stewart High School, while there are close to 42 persons still being housed at the Pitchersfield High School.
Act now or wait?
Make we listen to Deadman McKenzie now. Hear this.
The chair Tai Chi flow.
This is his response. Listen to this. Juanita, big up.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to viewers on OneSpotMedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, pressure is mounting for the Jamaica Teachers Association President Mark Malava to provide evidence to support his claim.
Yeah, this is nonsense in our Jamaica. The man come out and say he's getting reports. What kind of evidence they want?
Eyes will be exposed. That's all. And anyone.
1 second. Here this a nonsense, yeah. The man, them a put pressure upon the JTA, man. So basically, them a attack him, say a lie, I tell you now. What it profit the man to lie about something like that? So now they are turning this into something political, you know. That is why I explained to you how logical it is, Jamaica. Hold on, somebody text me and say what? Him just come a Cornwall regional bowler. Me kiss me teeth, but him want me shake him hand. I tell him I'm not interested to shake any hand. Hold on, who that? Desmond McKenzie? Or Christopher Tufton? Somebody text me, look at him and watch me live. Remember, no, listen to me real life. We're not even going to this right now. Listen to me. They are putting pressure. I want you guys to understand how diabolical these people are. A report came out that kids are bucking up on adults having intercourse. Oh, tough tongue. Okay. They are bucking up. Reports coming out that they are bucking. Because the man say him get reports, you know. That means you have people that tell him, you know. But they in the institution, them, you know. Telling him that these things are happening in this institution. I know them want him to provide evidence. What do you mean? The text message where him get? You want Wagwan Tiny Odin big up. You want the JTA president to provide the text message or the voice note where say these things are happening. You want him to provide the letter when him get from him source that say these things are happening in the school. Or you want him to provide a video of persons actually having intercourse in the school. The adult them where stay there. How do you go to that instead of, what kind of reaction that to what the man say? Where's the concern that this is actually happening? I want to need to do something about it and go do some investigation. The reports alone should make you, whatever structured plan you did have Desmond McKenzie to remove the people from out of the school and put them in a one place so them to go different from out of the school. From December 3rd till now, January, February, March, April what? April 9th. So that a 1, 2, 3, 4 months ago, in a Jesus name, Deadman Mackenzie, you told us in a news article that you have a structured plan to get the people out of these shelters. Where is the plan? How far we reach? In the 98%? In the 2% or 20%? You know, so if you did do that, we wouldn't have the problem that we have right now. Instead, you want to say, you want to make the look of boo-boo labor right them. The idiot them when they're out there. When I use no critical thinking. Because when no say them done, so we just tell them anything because they will believe it. You want us to believe that adults is in a shelter for 6 months and them usually have intercourse and them now have no intercourse again, Desmond McKenzie. You want proof? How ridiculous are you? How ridiculous are you? And then the man in company news and report this. Where is the journalist who challenge this? It couldn't have been me, Jamaica. It couldn't have been me. I would say, come on, Mr. McKenzie. What do you mean? You mean to tell me that you cannot see how it is possible that adults that have been having intercourse with each other in their homes is in a shelter and they found a way to have intercourse, Mr. McKenzie? You're telling me that is far from the merit of possibility? I think the real issue here, Mr. McKenzie, is that they need to go and move the people from out of the place. What you want them to do? Give you a video of them having intercourse, Mr. McKenzie? That is illegal, Mr. McKenzie. The person them about them up, then is supposed to what? Take out them phone and video the people, Mr. McKenzie, having intercourse in the place and come and give you? Or come and give the police? That's what you wanted? Solve the problem. Take the people out of the damn place and put them where you say you were structuring them to put them 4 months ago. And the people in Jamaica, if you hold them accountable, this is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Nerida, how you doing? Dave Brown, big up. Danet, how are you? Desmond, listen to this.
Victims living in school shelters are indulging in inappropriate behavior in full view of students.
The Ministries of Education and Local Government
Jamaica members say they don't have no house. A classroom them are living in. With some of window them we can't lock. It is more than possible say student buck up upon them something there. You think them a wait till night for do it anytime the feeling come over them. Them doing it. Me I listen to Andre earlier for midday connection. Him say when him go down there, right? When the storm after this time and him go down there and give out package. The people them are asking for condom because them don't have any. So all when them house it just blow down and them they out of door, them still when I have intercourse, Desmond McKenzie. Cardamite big up. Them still when I have intercourse. Hey, Cardamite, if you have time, come on, Pastor, brother. If Cardamite have time, come on, Pastor. Let me send you an invite. Because me, I really want to hear what you have to say about this. Yo, Virgin, this a man, a madman. Where you deal with General?
They're on the work, you know, can you look a minute still, you know?
Yeah, man, give me a take for this request from Desmond McKenzie. Ask the man for proof about the situation down at the school, them and the people them have intercourse with each other and the people them see what go on.
You know, so me hear it, but me never pay too much attention. To repeat, but me hear a long thing, but people they ask a condom.
But what me I say, the man I say him get reports that are the JTA president, Zine, him say him get reports say children are booking up and the people them where stay in the shelter have full intercourse. So me I say, why is that so hard to believe? Why you need proof? You understand what me I deal with? Because if you have adults who used to live together now, then they now want shelter. And at 6 months now, then they in a shelter. And if you see them find some way to have intercourse.
Yeah, because of course, because some people not have nothing about them. Some people are going to do what they have to do. You know what I mean? So why Desmond McKenzie feel it so hard to believe that those things happen?
That is it. That is it. That is it, man. I don't get
feel like say it can't happen, like.
You see what I
But Desmond McKenzie out of touch, you know. So now if you see with Desmond McKenzie,
no, we can't see with him. They need to go, brother.
An old man.
Listen to me.
And him brain naughty.
Same thing where Dr. Da said he
need
to go home and go sit down with him grandpit them then. We don't need him in our parliament, brother. Garbage are overpile the whole I city them. Right? Even in the market them. He's not doing his job. Zine, so if him can't manage it mentally, he need to go, he need to resign. And that's what I call for. But him not,
Desmond cannot manage it. Desmond have too much to go on one time. Right? And Desmond is a sick man. Right? Desmond health is not 100.
Oh, I never do that.
Desmond health is not 100. You understand?
Yes.
So it's time for these people. They it over now, man.
Yes, yes.
To people who have the energy to take up the task at hand.
Yes, definitely.
You understand?
Innovative idea people
you
have.
Understand?
Yes, man, for real, man. Young people.
And remember, after a certain age, no matter how you used to be sharp, you cannot be sharp.
No.
And this man is what?
No. Him never did sharp from money. Him never did sharp from money.
Yeah, him never did sharp, but at least him know the politics because him in there a long time.
Yes.
So I never take away that from him. But after you reach certain age, the brain don't function. We are in a different, what you call it now?
Era.
A caliber of error. So them still in the 70s mindset. Things change.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, when this man always ask for some proof, we don't understand this man. We are asked for proof when you know the something are going like. One thing we learn about Jamaica. When you hear something from the streets, you don't have to ask if it go. If it don't go so it will near some.
Yes.
It may be in 100%,
yes.
But it is always close.
There's something to it. True yata, something
so
to it.
So why does man think that is so hard? Where am I trying to say the shelter is running good?
No, but me I say, remember them place there, all the window them never good. You can sit you out some window. Man, all cut a piece and any time of the day, I saw people stay, brother. Right? They now,
what he's saying, he must say children are sick.
No, the JTA president is saying that he got reports that the people them whether they are in high school them as a shelter, where I have it as shelter, the residents them, the students are in full view seeing them when they have intercourse. So they might buck them up.
So why does man think that it's so hard?
That's what I'm saying. The man start to attack the man, say the man basically I say I tell lie and in my PMP. And that's the narrative they must show about there, you know. So you have to show some proof because this is so unbelievable.
So why is it when people come out and speak some things, why it always have to boil on to it have to go on to because you're a PNP? Why? Why can't because you're speaking your truth?
Exactly.
Why it cannot be like, listen me come out and me speak against JCF? And remember, most people never used to be vocal on social media to talk about JCF because them always afraid.
Yes.
We alone some do it and me used to do it very vigorously. Before any social media bloggers ever come around. Remember how we come out strong on JCF?
Yes.
Enough people, because people message me and them say, you know, say, you make me talk up. Because me say you do it, me say, if Castro can do it, then me can do it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
People used to message me and say, yo, you're going dead, you know. Me say, listen,
brother,
what the point?
People are
Me nearly lose my life.
I'm not telling you. And you see, you know me look on the car, mate.
So we have to speak up. So why when we see something we speak up?
Yes. Your signal low. I don't know what going look like you're in our building. You can't see signal there red.
Me? You hear me now?
Yeah, me I hear you now.
You hear me?
Yes.
You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why when people speaking up, seeing something and bringing it to the government attention, I don't know why them always have to run out to say no. So we must just say things and shut them out then. Because if we are affiliated with a political party, I will say anything, shut them out because them are going to say because you're PNP, you're speaking out. It don't make sense. We just going to see things and just don't call it out so the government can address it. The government can't be everywhere at the same time.
No, cannot be.
Like the things is just happening like, it's like them more everybody to shut them mouths.
Yeah, and it can't work.
You know much people message me, show me them still underneath Chapal sleeping.
Yes. It's serious. After 6
so
months.
So know what them say?
After 6 months.
Chill, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's rough, man. Very same people choose Jamaica.
There you go. But big up yourself, the signal kind of bad, so I go move on.
One message me people that 10 for the rest of our life.
Me I say the signal kind of bad, so me I go move on here.
Look later when me leave work and me go in at the house.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Alright, respect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Cardi, man. Hey, Celine, how you doing, my darling? Good to see you, love. Miss Cheeks. Hi, Miss Cheeks. Let's continue,
have expressed shock at the allegation, adding that their shelter managers cannot substantiate the claim.
Kimberly Petty has the details in this primetime news follow-up.
It's been just over 24 hours since President of the JT, Mark Malava, made the worrying disclosure that hurricane victims residing in school shelters are having sex in clear view of students. The Ministry of Education says it has not received such reports. And when asked, Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says Mr. Malava declined to name the school where the incident allegedly happened because the information was given to him in confidence.
So Jamaica, do you guys believe that if Dana Morris-Dixon or Desmond McKenzie got reports that children are seeing these types of acts? As a matter of fact, TikTok, hold on there. Oh, I thought I was restricted. I'm back? Okay. I wouldn't restrict my fact. I wonder if I card on my page. I wonder if I card on my then restrict. Mighty God. I want a restriction this year. Anyway, Karen, how are you, darling? Bless up. Bless up, my sister. Listen. Do you think that if these reports came to Dana Morris-Dixon, she would have publicly came out and said she's getting reports that children in schools are actually seeing the persons at these shelters? Because, Selena, listen. Because of the Hurricane Melissa, right? They had to put people in these shelters because they don't have a home. Their house was destroyed. So there are some people still in shelters. but the shelters are actually schools. So, you know, children have to go back to school and people are in the schools. So it's a shelter and a school at the same time. And I am saying, I don't understand what is so hard to believe that persons that were having intercourse before, when in a home, decide that they want to hide and steal a so-called peace. Steal a peace. I don't know what's so hard in that. And then potentially a child that is there buck up on it, you know, just happen to buck up on that situation. It's inappropriate, yes, but you find it hard to believe that there are people that will be doing that. Yeah, go and say these people are Christian, like, no. They not follow them principle there. They're not following that. So it is more, it is quite in the realm of possibility. So my argument is this. Them putting pressure on the JTA president to provide proof, to me, is it is a back way approach. The concentration should be on, wait a minute, if this is really happening, then if it's happening or not, if it's even potentially happening, let us fast track removing the adults from the school and turning it back into an educational institution again. And the argument done. Just take responsibility, be accountable, and get that done. I don't understand how we reached to this. Listen to this.
Allegedly happened because the information was given to him in confidence.
The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information wants to note that we do not have any official notification of any case of inappropriate behavior by shelterees, especially in circumstances involving children at any school being used as a shelter. And we have made many checks since Mr. Malava has made his public statement.
So you see, this is the public lynching. Yeah, the rooster, right? The rooster always be doing that anytime I go live. The rooster wants to be a part of the show. I'm loading. You can't hear him? Sheesh. Anyway, hey rooster, calm down, man. Chill out. You're embarrassing me over here. Anyway, but you make Selena laugh. But on a serious level, they are looking to invalidate the claims of the man instead of fast tracking to remove the adults from the schools. This is their approach. So Dana Morris Dixon come out now, right? Dana Morris Dixon comes out now. This is the education minister, you know. Yo, can you imagine? Do you guys think that Damian Crawford would approach it in this manner? This is what I think I would have heard from Damian Crawford. Yes, you know, we have made checks. There isn't any reports. This is an unconfirmed report. However, be that as it may, we're taking it very seriously. So we are fast tracking the removal. Yo, these guys need to listen. Jamaica, you know why I run? You know why I'm going to politics? Just let me know. If you guys are gonna vote for me, let me know. Alright, just let me know. Juice Lips, send a request, baby. Send a request. If you guys want to vote for me, let me know. Because there's no way that with my limited education that I could come up with a more sensible response to this than the approach of the Jamaica Labour Party. The entire Jamaica Labour Party, you're telling me that me have more integrity and brains and compassion than them all put together? All they're seeking to do is to invalidate what the man is saying. Yes, we haven't gotten any reports, right? We haven't gotten any confirmed reports. You don't see it? I don't know. I guess I don't see how to invite you, sweetie. I don't know why you're the one that will have to press the invite button. I guess you have blocked invites from this profile that you're using, right? I guess you have blocked invites. Tiffy, what's up? What are you guys doing? I'm not seeing your juice lips. May I look through the thing? I'm not seeing if you say make me click on your name. If you come up. I'm not seeing it. No man, it's always there. It's always there. I mean it's not there. It's always there. Alright, so I just sent a request to some other people. Nerida. Come up, Nerida. Come up. So she can see the box. One of you guys come up. Let me send you a request. Dorothy Allen, come on. Let's continue.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Kasentrop, has gone further. She says she has asked for a report from all 8 principals where shelters are being operated, which should be available by Thursday. In the meantime, local government Minister Desmond McKenzie says he is prepared to get the police involved.
If he has the evidence to produce it, because I've asked the police to...
Yes, Nerida. So, Juice Lips, you should see the box. Oh, there you are. There you are. All right, Nerida, I don't say you don't want to stay up in there. You want to say something? You want to say something? Go on, Joe.
No.
All right, let me drop it up. Yes, Juice Lips, talk to me.
Yes, afternoon. We
Good
just
afternoon.
and I give you a little quick talk on this.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What make a legal person? As long as and you come, they try to bring it down the most dirty way. As if imagine those people are adults. Children are doing it too, so why not adults? So if the man says him getting report, it's easier to get a report as a JTA president more than them the politician, you know.
Exactly.
Because if them did get in, nobody would hear.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Buju got the clearing barrel,
yes,
and then broke in and want to take out too much and stuff now when he talk about it, when Marvin come out and say, better you call me and tell me.
Them always, they are always trying to suppress these scandals. Always. They don't like transparency at all.
I believe what the man is saying is 100% true. This man couldn't come out. When we hear this man come out like he wants classing man, and then about as a respectable man.
Hold on, let me play it. Let me play it. Listen to this.
Investigate, produce it.
He is prepared to get the police involved.
If he has the evidence to produce it, because I've asked the police to investigate these allegations. And you know, it is unfortunate.
Listen to this now.
That the circumstances that these people find themselves in, that the president of the JTA wants to undermine them and want to, you know, to treat them in a manner which is very disrespectful without providing the evidence.
And given that no...
So he's accusing the man, you know, of lying, you know.
Yes, but Bolo, how much of them as politicians where you people get picnic on the care top, on the care bag?
Mighty God.
You understand
Mighty
me?
God.
So if them are doing in a school, tell me no. Remember, the whole heap of them molest people get picnic on the care top in a bush, you know.
You know what I know? This is gonna sound away, but unfortunately, there's too many men in Jamaica that are okay with not just sexual immorality, but the having intercourse with minors.
Yes.
I believe that they have normalized the culture of that. It coming like no.
Right. And look for them as politicians, Bolo, me can tell you, we did live in a community for 30 years, one labor rights community. You see, in my self-counselor, I want a little girl them in a community, him slap away. He go from granny to till granny get old, then he go to mama, then he start slap granny, both of them.
Right.
Both of them. I had this little girl come and make complaint to me, and it pissed me off so much. But you see, because them are labor rights, I never want to get involved. Right. She told me she was going to school at the time, and she told me that she had some paper to sign, and her mother sent her to this. man to sign the paper. The man living in here is a counselor.
Yes.
The counselor. She said she tell her mother say she no want to go. And her mother force her and tell her, go on and make me sign the paper. When she said she go to the yard and she knock and call the man and tell her that she come and get the mother must be there. But he said when as soon as she enter the man house, the man starts to catch starboard.
What?
You understand? Yes. And she said she push her hand from him. You understand? And she said the man and makes me hold her down in the house like he want to come to her.
That sound like similar allegations for the president of young Jamaica.
And that girl told me she was 13 at the time too. She just started school.
My God.
And she said when she go tell her mother, she said she run out of the house, pull out the door, run out of the house. And she said when she go tell her mother.
Her mother say like she tell.
Her mother tell her how much bad word and tell her if it go back at the man, yeah, make him man sign her paper and stop their life on the big man.
Mighty God. This is the same thing the labor them is doing, you know. They are student them is potential victims because of their incompetence in not putting the people them somewhere different from where them is now. And now as a result of that, here comes these situations or these potential situation happenings that is not far from believable. And now they want to put it down and throw it away as if it's not believable.
The little girl cried to me. You hear me tell you? She come and me out and complain to me. But you know the reason why me never take it up in and I'm going no further with the way she do that. They're all labor rights. I don't want.
So you might have go take it up and then throw you on the bus.
You understand?
Take a buyout and a sell out.
Era when we live in was a strong one.
Strong labor right place. Oh.
Yes. And I get to understand that same man. Because I go around there on that district and I get to understand say he sleep with mother. He start with granny first when granny is younger. And as soon as he's 13-year-old or 14-year-old start bus birth, he starts with the daughter. And when the daughter now they call how he starts with the granddaughter. It's a tradition, it's a trend for them. And nothing new. And nothing new. And the girl cry and tell me and she said she not chat to him. He died now. And even up to when he died, she said to me she would never go to his funeral. So what he did.
Still traumatized.
She was scary about it and she was just 13 years old.
Wow. Yes. Let me go to this. Because I want to ventilate this thing here properly. I'm there over an hour now, so we can mute the mic. Well, let me come back.
The manager has reported an incident.
I am asking the president of the JTA if he cannot provide the information to apologize publicly for the disrespect and the disregard that he has demonstrated towards those persons in the shelters. It is rather unfortunate that somebody at that level can stoop that low without providing the evidence to substantiate the allegations.
Jamaica. Desmond Mackenzie is looking at us to say he is protecting the people in the shelter. No. He might use them to protect the government incompetence. He think we are idiots and then have the audacity to say to the JTA president, say he must apologize as if a lie might tell. Well, the JTA president fire back. Wanna listen to this? I don't know how much I want to hear it, but we got it fresh. He has fired back, ladies and gentlemen.
Dropped a bombshell. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I dropped a bombshell. Yesterday, there was a firestorm. I have taken particular note of the press release out of the Ministry of Education. Statements by the Minister of Education. Statements by the Permanent Secretary. And statements by the Minister who is supposed to be in charge of local affairs, including that of shelter lease.
Listen to this.
It is now time for the JTA to clap it back.
Jamaica, at first, may I listen to this, you know? And this might be the first time you guys are hearing this. So we are ventilating this in real time. We are examining it in a real time. Only listen to the JTA president. This says the JTA president hits back. Says education minister was told about the school shelter allegation. Listen to this.
The JTA, the Jamaica Teachers Association, demands immediate action and rejects deflection from core responsibility. The Jamaica Teachers Association rejects in the strongest possible terms any attempt to dilute, deflect, or reframe the central issue of the need to remove shelterings from schools. This matter is not about personalities, bruised egos, public relations, or political theatre. Neither is it, colleagues, about the fact that the Ministry of Education has been left embarrassed by recent revelations. It's about duty of care, credible risk, and the protection of children and educators within spaces designated for learning. The JTA has raised clear, documented, and repeated concerns regarding the use of school compounds as shelter facilities, while those same spaces, colleagues, let me go again. The JTA has raised clear, documented.
Well, on the Jamaica, you have to put my stamp on that one. This hotter than when me think.
Teaching and learning. These concerns were formally communicated to the relevant state authorities, including of local government. These were not speculative. They were grounded in credible reports, professional judgment, and the association's unambiguous responsibility to act where risk is identified. Personal concerns with the Minister of Education during a telephone conversation. And this was around March 17 or 18. What? During that conversation.
Yo, hold on, wait. Jamaica, I have to do a full report. No, this serious. This more than, this bigger than what me think. Mighty God.
Lasco Financial Services gives you a new way to receive MoneyGram.
No, this bigger than what me think.
Welcome back to Primetime News today.
Pause. This bigger than what me think. Yeah man, this is way bigger than what me think. Alright, let me just turn on the camera. Where is my camera? Where is my camera? There you are. Yeah, here it is. Wonderful. Yeah. Do I really like it? No, I don't. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Let me see if that thing work properly.
Kimberly Petty, report.
Yes, that worked properly. Alright, cool. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother Bolo V&R. We in this space again with another one. This thing has escalated with Desmond McKenzie, the JTA president. And also, what's her name? Dora the Explorer. Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some shocking things, you know. But before I go, I just want to put this in the minds of the persons that will be listening to this replay. Is it outside of possibility for adults that have been in a space where they had their own homes and they would engage in intercourse with each other? Is it out of the realm of possibility that after 6 months in a shelter, at some point they would want to engage in sexual intercourse? Is it impossible for them to sneak and do it, Jamaica? This is a very, very serious question. I think it's more than possible. But Let's go into this. I just want to put that in the back of your minds when listening to this. Let's go.
The JTA has both a right and a duty to represent and protect the interests of our members. And we will do so without apology.
That firm warning from President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Mark Malava, to local government Minister Desmond McKenzie as he addressed the vexed issues of schools being used as hurricane shelters in Western Jamaica nearly 6 months after Melissa. What's even more worrying, he contends, are reports from some of the school administrators.
And the conditions, colleagues, are deeply troubling. Reports of shelterees engaging in sexual activity within the clear view of students is something that everyone should be outraged about.
He went further.
Reports of teachers, resources going missing. Reports of schools being transformed into spaces befitting of tenement yard that no longer represents institutions of learning.
Mr. Malava says what's happening in the schools are unacceptable and against the law.
What is happening is not just inconvenience. It is a violation of rights. It undermines the ILO Convention of Occupational Health and Safety that was ratified by this country more than 25 years ago. It violates the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, and it offends the spirit and law of the Child Care and Protection Act.
The government has ignored an ultimatum by the JTA president for the relocation of hurricane victims living in schools. In response, local Minister Desmond McKenzie stressed that the JTA was not in any position to give the government an ultimatum.
The Jamaica Teachers Association has made it unequivocally clear, in spite of the utterances of the Minister of Local Government, who we have written to that ministry about our concerns. And in spite of his claim that the JTA has no right to be issuing ultimatum, we are not talking about garbage and garbage collection. That is the portfolio and responsibility of the Minister of Local Government. Neither are we talking about parks and markets or parish council roads. What we are talking about, colleagues, are the conditions of service of our members.
In Westmoreland, up till last week, hurricane victims were still occupying the Godfrey Stewart High School, while there are close to 42 persons still being housed at the Petersfield High School.
9-hour flight. My wife.
So, you heard the reports that he said he got Jamaica, a lot of troubling things, yes? And then Desmond McKenzie and Desmond McKenzie and the Jamaica Labour Party, Dana Morris Dixon came out and is asking him for proof. Listen to this. To invalidate him saying he got reports that these things are happening. And they went further, but let's hear what they are saying in Jamaica.
The Ministries of Education and Local Government have expressed shock at the allegation, adding that their shelter managers cannot substantiate the claim.
Kimberly Petty has the details in this primetime news follow-up.
It's been just over 24 hours since President of the JTA, Mark Malava, made the worrying disclosure that hurricane victims residing in school shelters are having sex in clear view of students. The Ministry of Education says it has not received such reports. And when asked, Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says Mr. Malava declined to name the school where the incident allegedly happened because the information was given to him in confidence.
The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information wants to note that we do not have any official notification of any case of inappropriate behavior by shelterees, especially in circumstances involving children at any school being used as a shelter. And we have made many checks since Mr. Malava has made his public statement.
The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Dr.
Jamaica, I want to pay attention and make a note of what she said a while ago. It's going to be very important at the end. Listen, let's continue.
Central has gone further. She says she has asked for a report from all 8 principals where shelters are being operated, which should be available by Thursday. In the meantime, local government Minister Desmond McKenzie says he is prepared to get the police involved.
If he has the evidence to produce it, because I've asked the police to investigate these allegations. And you know, it is unfortunate that the circumstances that these people find themselves in, that the president of the JTA wants to undermine them and want to, you know, to treat them in a manner which is very disrespectful without providing the evidence.
And given that no shelter manager has reported any incident,
I am asking the president of the JTA if he cannot provide the information to apologize publicly for the disrespect and the disregard that he has demonstrated towards those persons in the shelters. It is rather unfortunate that somebody at that level can stoop that low without providing the evidence to substantiate the allegations.
So, Jamaica, this is my thing. That's not the response you need from your government. That's not the response you need. This is a serious allegation and a serious report. And guess what? If the government and Desmond McKenzie had done what it was supposed to do, people would not be in the shelters. It is quite highly possible. The probability of persons having intercourse and children seen in clear view is probably 98% possible. Period. Nobody can dispute that. No well-thinking person cannot dispute that. But Dana Morris Dixon, so basically what they're doing, you know, they're trying to say that the man is lying. They're trying to invalidate his report because it looks terrible on them that under their watch, they have persons in shelters that are also schools. And these types of things are happening with our students. It's all types of international law that has been broken. This is clear mismanagement if the reports are true. But so they're trying to protect their image instead of fixing the problem. How do they fix the problem, Jamaica? Come out and make a statement like this. Well, we have no confirmed reports of the allegation of the JTA president, but even the allegation alone, we take it very seriously. So we are going to move with expedience in the next coming weeks to ensure that you know, the residents that are taking place up in the shelter is moved to a space far from the school until, you know, they can be, you know, relocated in their own homes. That would have been the perfect response. One, you're taking the situation seriously. And two, you're not validating, saying that yes, you have the report that it is happening. But you're not saying, oh, it never happened. How do you know? Because you don't get a formal report about something doesn't mean it never happened. Let me give you a perfect example of what I mean. A man molests a child, right? Somebody see the man molest the child. Them come and tell you, say, you know, so me see the man molest the child, and then you say, oh, you know, a lie you tell. Stop tell lie upon the man. Why? Because the child don't come say it to you. And let me give you another example. The child come and say it to you, and you ask the child to give you proof. When the man hold her down Jamaica, or hold him down, depending on the situation, and then cannot provide proof. Lack of proof doesn't mean it never happened, is my point. So, because of the seriousness of the allegation and the report, the right thing to do, the responsible thing to do as a leadership is to take accountability, right? Take responsibility and get those people out of that space. Furthermore, Desmond McKenzie, you were the one. As a matter of fact, let me find the clip. Let me find the clip. Hold on, the Jamaica. Let me find this clip here. What is this? Let me find the clip. Right? Because I'm so tired of these people. Let me find this clip here. Jay Brandon, I read it this morning. Zoom. Let me find this clip here. I think this. This one there? Oh no, this. Oh, by the way, another person came out and validate the argument. Somebody else from the JTA came out and validated the argument. Facebook. Somebody else came out. That's our next thing too. We have properly ventilate the story, man. We have put out all of the facts out there. No, watch out. Oh my God, this guy is, he's so, oh man. You, Desmond McKenzie, know that you're not under pressure. No one has set date for me yet. Yo, man, I tell you, say, hey, them people are dangerous, man. Let me find the other person. That is a labor right, that is an actual labor right, that come out and validate what the man has said from the JTA. To show you, say, it have nothing to do with politics like I don't make it so. Zane, where is it? Where is it? Now bear with me, guys. Trust me, I promise you that this is worth it. I have to gather all of the facts. Right? There's another person that came out and validated what the gentleman said about the reports. Yes. Zine. I just need to find the article because I know the green right there. Alright. I'm going to use it.
Papa, continue to be the liberator. So you can use the word grind and you can use the word blues.
Yes.
If you try to use the right word, you're going to be restricted. So use the word grind.
This morning.
See that? Yes, apart me know. That's why I couldn't find it. That's why I couldn't find it. Look at it now. No words. They're on Ocean Wide. They're on Freedom page. That's why I couldn't find it. So the new, oh my God, bro, yo, I am so sick of G2K and Young Armor Jamaica. They are a whole pile of garbage. Like, just they are the essence of filth. Like, honestly, why they come up with these reports? Essence of filth. I know them all get embarrassed. Why? You don't gotta work on them. Let them go and continue to expose themselves. I am here for it, Jamaica. Me love how them run out and expose themselves. Where is it? Nationwide. Find this article with this Virginia. See? The brother we are labor right. There's a sighting of Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz come out. He work on the aisle. We have a sighting of Daryl Vaz, ladies and gentlemen. Daryl Vaz has been very quiet. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Perfect. Let me go to it. Alright, so that. And then the actual thing right here.
1,000 starter pack. See there, and give you 500,000. Let's put in a smarty answer. You don't know what they are.
We do not have any of apology
for them that would provide. Can you imagine? They are.
You don't need it. The persons who everybody relocate.
The Dr. Dawes was asking for Desmond McKenzie to imagine they want to see the development on a. No better support will also be offered. If you were living somewhere where you rent and you can't find somewhere else to rent, but perhaps the rent might be a bit higher, then that is an option that can be considered, he said. There are a number of elderly persons who are here. The minister stressed that a number of confidence. Where do the people come from where say them a lead the country? The minister emphasized that the school must be returned to normal operations in short order. Need. Tony, but you're not going to carry the nasty, dirty behavior come at Westmoreland. How dare you asking Mark Malava to commit a crime? Who does that? Me know you don't know no better, you know, because you come from Denham Town. We know Desmond McKenzie no know no better. But who knows better? Allow them to do better. You cannot make those persons who are in charge, where persons see the need, to convey a problem to them in confidence. Why you want the people them now to out them source of confidence? Where them the people come from where say them a lead the country? The minister emphasized that the school must be returned to normal operations in short order.
Listen to this.
I am quoting Desmond McKenzie what I'm saying now. We want to make it clear, said Desmond McKenzie, that this facility by the end of December will have to be cleared so that the school can take possession, so that they can start to clean up and get ready for the school term, which begins in January, he said. The minister stressed that a number of temporary options will be used while permanent repairs and rebuilding are carried out. What is going to be done will not be the permanent fix, but it will be a temporary holding until the permanent repairs and rebuilding are done, he noted. Minister McKenzie also advised residents of a series of measures the government is set to implement. There are a number of elderly persons who are here that we will make provisions for once they are willing to be housed at the infirmary where they will be taken care of, he said. He added that residents who can be accommodated by relatives or friends will receive assistance from the government. If you have family members or friends who will be willing to take you, then the government will help to facilitate that. For residents who rented homes that were destroyed, the government will help to facilitate. And who can secure a new rental arrangement, support will also be offered. If you were living somewhere where you rent and you can't find somewhere else to rent, but perhaps the rent might be a bit higher, then that is an option that can be considered, he said. The minister clarified that the assistance also applies to homeowners whose houses were completely destroyed once they are officially registered in the shelter. Anyone who can find somewhere to rent, we will facilitate that. You have to be registered in the shelter to be a part of what I just outlined, he said. As it relates to those who do not fall into the above categories, the ministry will establish a temporary housing site on the nearby playing field. We will put down a number of tents constructed by the JDF and put in all the facility that will be required, and that will include bedding, bathroom, and toilets, the minister said. He added that the same level of support being offered at the school will also be provided at the new temporary facility. Minister McKenzie informed residents that assessment will begin immediately to determine individual needs as part of the relocation process. I'll be assessing through the Social Development Commission, SDC, and the Ministry of Labor. Workers who will commence immediately an assessment of all of you who reside here in the school, he said. He encouraged residents to provide accurate information and to remain cooperative. Don't let anybody else tell you that there is another option here. The government is concerned about your welfare, really now. But there is only so much that we can give up. So your cooperation is going to be important, he urged. The minister outlined that he will return to the community on Friday, which is the 5th of December. Remember, I come to them the 3rd, and he said I come back the 5th of December to continue the process. Teams will visit residents, damaged homes to evaluate what repairs are possible. Mr. McKenzie also expressing gratitude to the administration and staff of the Peterfield High School for their continued sacrifice. Jamaica people, from the 3rd of December till now, 5 months later, and the people are still in the classroom. Does that seem like a government who cares? One bag of lie, this man go down to Westmoreland, go tell.
So, Jamaica, I want to hear that. The man had a structured plan to get the people out of the shelters, according to him. See? I have a structured plan, right? Now, let us go to this, because this man is a laborite. This man is a laborite. Unconfirmed reports of inappropriate shelter conduct also reached the MPTAJ president. The MPTAJ president is a known laborite. See? And it's right here, so it says it has heard uncorroborated reports of inappropriate behavior among some shelters occupants housed in schools. Listen to this, Jamaica.
We have gotten sporadic reports on it, but we have not taken it too much right now. I'll pull some reports because there's no empiricism that was offered. It sounded like some speculations when we got the reports, and it was very difficult to prove something like that, and we would not encourage anyone to take images of such a thing and to share it with us. So we have not had any empiricism as far as that is concerned. We did try to get follow-up, but we haven't again got anything conclusive.
So, you remember when Desmond McKenzie said, them forget proof, you hear what the man say? This is a labor right, you know? The man say him hear the same report them. What did the man say wrong? What did the JTA president say wrong? Him hear, him get reports, multiple reports. It is serious. And this man say him get it too. When name MPTAJ president Zine, him say him get reports to Jamaica. Him name Stuart Jacobs. As far as I understand, the man is a labor right. So now that a labor right hear the reports to you, make it valid? What did the THA president say different? They wanted to make say, oh, because he was a PMP and he did represent, he's just coming out to tell lies on the government. That is the argument that them throwing out there. So he must provide proof. You don't hear what this man say? I don't encourage nobody to take image. It is illegal. How are you going to do? You're going to take images of the persons to show that they're having intercourse. What kind of madness is Desmond McKenzie out here doing, ladies and gentlemen? And then Dana Morris to come out and talk about, oh, we didn't get any reports. To suggest again that the man is lying. But the man fire back, ladies and gentlemen. The man fire back. I will have to remember that Desmond McKenzie came out here and tried to say that, yo, the man, not Desmond, Dana Morris to come out and say, yo, we're not getting the reports. Well, listen to the man, ladies and gentlemen, not my word. Here comes the JTA president. What a bangarang. Is Dana Morris Dixon caught in another lie? Because I remember when the Prime Minister said people are being tracked, you know, and then she said nobody is being tracked. So I was always asking from that time, who was lying? Somebody is lying. I don't know who it is, but somebody was lying. Let's continue.
Yesterday I dropped a bombshell. Day before yesterday I dropped a bombshell. Yesterday there was a firestorm. I have taken particular note of the press release out of the Ministry of Education. Statements by the Minister of Education. Statements by the Permanent Secretary. And statements by the Minister who is supposed to be in charge of local affairs, including that of shelter needs. It is no time for the JTA to clap it back. The JTA, the Jamaica Teachers Association, demands immediate action and rejects defection from core responsibility. The Jamaica Teachers Association rejects in the strongest possible terms any attempt to dilute, deflect, or reframe the central issue of the need to remove shelterings from schools. This matter is not about personalities, bruised egos, public relations, or political theater. Neither is it, colleagues, about the fact that the Ministry of Education has been left embarrassed by recent revelations. It is about duty of care, credible risk, and the protection of children and educators within spaces which designated for learning. The JTA has raised clear, documented, and repeated concerns regarding the use of school compounds as shelter facilities, while those same spaces, colleagues, let me go again, the JTA has raised clear, documented, and repeated concerns regarding the use of school compounds as shelter facilities, while those same spaces are being used for teaching and learning. These concerns were formally communicated to the relevant state authorities, including the Ministry of Education, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and the Ministry of Local Government. These were not speculative. They were grounded in credible reports, professional judgment, and the association's unambiguous responsibility to act where risk is identified. Let it also be stated without ambiguity. I, Mark Malava, have personally raised concerns with the Minister of Education during a telephone conversation.
Jamaica, the man said he personally raised concerns to the Minister of Education on a telephone call. Personally. Listen, let's continue.
And this professional judgment and the association's unambiguous responsibility to act where risk is identified. Let it also be stated without ambiguity. I, Mark Malava, have personally raised concerns with the Minister of Education during a telephone conversation. And this was around March 17 or 18. During that conversation, colleagues, I said to the Minister of Education that the reports that we are getting, if true, violates the Child Care and Protection Act. And the Minister's response was, tell them to go and report it to the police. That was...
Oh my God. Oh my God. The man said him tell Dana Morris Dixon from March 17 about the reports about the children them seeing these inappropriate things happen with the adults in the shelters. And Dana Morris Dixon, according to him, tell him say, if he tell them say if he go report it, Jesus, them people have to resign. Marlon Morgan, Rhoda Crawford, Dana Morris Dixon, Desmond McKenzie, Christopher Tufton, Andrew Holness with immediate effect. All of them got to go. All of them. I hope you recorded the conversation, because you know what they're going to say? Show the proof. Sir, I hope you recorded the conversation. I hope you have written letters to Dana Morris Dixon. What the hell can go so? Let me play that back. No, man. No, 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 no. No, Jamaica. No, Jamaica.
Stated without ambiguity. I, Mark Malava, have personally raised concerns with the Minister of Education during a telephone conversation. And this was around March 17 or 18. During that conversation, colleagues, I said to the Minister of Education that the reports that we are getting, if true, violates the Child Care and Protection Act. And the Minister's response was, tell them to go and report it to the police. That was the Minister's response. We also raised this matter and several other matters, colleagues, in the last monthly meeting. We raised the issue, and I said in no uncertain terms in that meeting section that not because we are not getting formal reports, it does not mean that there are issues that are not taking place at the moment. I said that in the meeting, and that is a matter of record.
Jamaica. The man is taking the exact same position I am. I don't need the reports coming out to be validated to say, yo, we need proof. I don't need proof. The fact that the reports are coming out is enough for me to act. And what would be the action? You're telling me Dana Morris Dixon come to the front of the class. Somebody call Dana Morris. Dana Morris Dixon come to the front of the class. According to the JTA President Dana Morris Dixon. According to the JTA President Dana Morris Dixon, the man has spoken to you twice from in a March till now about these same issues that he came out into the public. This what I just played a while ago is on the Gleaner. You know? The man was at a forum saying this, you know? So he has publicly called out Dana Morris Dixon, you know, to be an absolute liar, you know. This just came out and this was like a couple hours ago on the cleaner. This is pretty much breaking news. Right? This is pretty much breaking news. Because I'm sure a lot of people are not aware this story is developing so quickly. Right? This was 30, let me just refresh the page. This was like, what, 32 minutes ago, an hour ago? Yes. Yes. 2 hours ago. And Desmond McKenzie come out with article talking about government set May 8 deadline to relocate Hurricane Melissa shelteries. So if the things that are being said by the man, how you doing, unknown Libra? Dean Elliott, big up. If the things that are being, the reports that are unconfirmed coming out, not because it's unconfirmed doesn't mean it's not happening. It's very, very serious. It's extremely serious. 19 minutes ago, this came out in the article. Government sets May 8 deadline. Right? Government sets May 8 deadline for hurricane victims shelteries. Right? Why are you setting a deadline now? Why you never set a deadline from December 3rd when you came out and gave people assurances that, oh, listen, you know, we're going to have this thing, don't worry, you know, it's going to be okay. You know, we have a structure in place to make sure the people get a space. Right? And now know that the problem has arisen, Jamaica. Know that the problem has arisen where these reports are coming out about this nastiness, right? Now Desmond McKenzie is setting a May 8. After them go so Babs now and chastise the man. After them chastise the man, say the man a PMP, and if him not show evidence, him can't come with that. What you mean? And then the next brethren we are JLP after make you know say he's not encouraging anybody to come out here and video anybody and put out anything. No, that's not appropriate. Why would you tell the man say me if you carry evidence? We don't need no evidence, bro. We don't need to move the people them and a long time we should have moved them. Zane, this is a failure by the government again in a lackadaisical and lackluster response to Hurricane Melissa. In every single way they have failed where Hurricane Melissa is concerned. The people them down at Westmoreland, right down at St. James, pack up in a Western Union. The amount of them will need the money. After 10 people get money, nobody else can get no money. Them have to travel back and forth and I get bus fare for money where they have all the way from Westmoreland, Hanover, St. Elizabeth, and parts of St. James just to come get this little money that is not enough to fix them roof or to build back them house. And them have to be coming 1 month straight and not getting no help. Now the students are being affected because you guys did not move them. You want people to come with evidence of people having intercourse with each other and acting as if that this is not something that clearly is a high probability of happening when the people have done it are engaged in that intercourse before they were displaced and not have the house. Shame on Desmond McKenzie. Shame on Andrew Holness for being quiet about this. Shame on the entire organization. Shame on what's your name? Dora the Explorer. She acted the way she came out in her statement, we have done investigation since he has come out publicly. She said since he came out publicly. You know? So when the man said him tell her about it, and she said according to him that the people must go report it to the police. And she is the Minister of Education, you know. Where is her here, Jamaica, for the well-being of the students to make sure that they're in an environment, a proper environment of learning? And we, the Jamaican people, who no labor right, who no sit back and don't rub out. I heard Andrew Holness say that them don't need nobody else. all them need are the labor right them to hold them accountable. Labor right, you not hold them accountable. You not hear what the JTA president said? Even though it is unconfirmed reports, he mentioned to them that this is too serious to ignore. Only need to move the people them from out of the shelter. What you're gonna do? You're gonna wait on a report that come out that one of the adult that is in the shelter touch one of the little girl them or touch one of the little boy them, and then what not gonna do? Not gonna ask the little boy to show evidence or the little girl to show evidence. Show me a video with the person molesting you. Guys, you see how ridiculous and evil these people are? This could have been dealt with diplomatically and properly with proper leadership very, very easily. But it's either they have no capacity to do so or they don't care to. Are them just wicked and evil? They will go to any lengths to try and polish and polish the nasty government that they are. The pig in the mud. They might try to put makeup on the pig in the mud. The results of their leadership, the results of their decisions, the results of their non-decisions. Lack of action and action. Everything them do. Jamaica ain't make no sense. You know hear movie star say everything Andrew touch a poison. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, man. Mighty God. Eh? JTA president clapped back with a bigger bombshell than the bombshell from before. How can you trust these people? I well want to hear from Dana Morris Dixon. Dora the Explorer, I want in with after what the JTA. Tell we say I like the JTA president at them. Say he never talk to you. But this from March 17. April 9 today, no. From March 17, the man talk to you. From March, the man talk to you about this. What did I say before, Jamaica? Did I ask the question, do you think that if Dana Morris Dixon knew about anything like this, in even unconfirmed or not, if she would have come out and raised an alarm about it? I said it was a rhetorical question. They're not doing it, Jamaica, because it made them look bad. They care about looking good more than how they care about governing the country in a manner that produces the best result for us, the citizens, us, the citizens of the country. Our babies. They are not protecting our babies. They are protecting their image. That's all they care about. They are selfish bastards. Unbelievable. Shameful, man. Shameful. Shameful, Jamaica. I'm telling you, this is, man, wow. Wow. Can you imagine? Juicy lips, I wait long time. And the next break, you know what I talk about. Same day one come up, I don't know if it's still there. It's a Jackson.
Look him in other life, Jackson. So, we always
Mr. Jackson, send a request.
Jack
Kingston. Yes,
right.
Jack Kingston, send a request. Can you guys Wagwan Laura? Wagwan Laura, what you doing, my baby? I am Mac Morin. No, I have to ventilate this. Me have to get this off of my chest. Me not tell no lie. No, this is terrible. This is terrible.
We never have to go further to know their lie about it. You remember when this man telling people them so they have to come out of the school?
Yes. So if we did not defend those people, you know, and raise an alarm, you know, those people would be out in the cold in Jamaica.
As I said that with attitude and telling that they have to leave then when people are talking.
And then him saying never say so.
Said that show you this mindset where they have to show you the type of person where them is. It's like they're like reptiles. Reptiles.
Wow.
Call them somebody, they act like reptiles. You understand me? A reptile. You understand me? because you see somebody and the Minister of Education come out and talk. And guess why the man come out and talk? It's because him tell them already and they're not doing anything about it.
That is it. That is it. That is it.
And I try to belittle the man, and I say to the man, like I draw the man, like the man not about him to somebody to like him to come out and say something like that. I try them, I try to do my man, they never, my man did not link back one day.
I was now into school test. I focused because, oh gosh, I have never forgotten it. And I took it up. Went down to Howie. I said, Jesus, me in trouble. And we walked up nicely. I got a proper scolding. And when I was gate and everybody passing to me here, morning. No, hers came and she told my mom, don't do it. This is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and
listen to this, Jamaica. I'm not going to play all right because I go through it last night. Juliet Holness was on an interview. It's called Candid with Juliet Holness. So Juliet Holness thief one kind. Then the time the 25 cents all of her money, you know. Thief one kind from off her mother table and tell the mother say, because her mother come in and she pick it up. And she asks her, where you get the money from? She said, me get the money from my cousin. Lie, she are telling her Jamaica. Her mother, according to she, because I don't believe not what she has said. Her mother tie her up on the gate and make the neighbor them pass and watch her tie up on the gate. Alright? And hear what she says about that. Listen.
And when I was complaining to mommy that something caught me and she hitting me, mommy said, no problem, let me get something for you, alcohol. And then she tied me onto the gate. And I sat there at the gate and everybody passing to me here, morning, morning. And I couldn't understand the lesson. A friend of hers came and she told my mom, don't do it, this is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and thief walk together.
Not my word, Jamaica. Not my word.
Everybody always say, she teach him and she teach. You don't want more than that.
Liar and thief walk together according to Juliet Holness. Then how can I trust Andrew? How she married to Andrew when Andrew come in a parliament called lie every single time he do one presentation. Let me play it again, Jamaica. Let me play it again.
And the lesson. A friend of hers came and she told my mom, don't do it, this is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and thief walk together. If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. You must never lie and you must never steal. That was a teachable moment for me.
If there's any lie about this, it's follow her up until today.
Jamaica, tell him say don't trouble me, here. Don't trouble me. Yo, this clip will be going on forever and I will be play every time here Andrew Holness tell one lie, me I play that clip. Every single time Andrew Holness tell one lie, me I play that clip here. Listen where your mother tell us about lie and thief, Jamaica, not my word. Not my word. See?
Because of that thing, because them you can lay and thief.
What I know? What I know? Let me make it a full story. One tea box. Why did you do that sometimes? You know what?
I was now into school. So I joined every club there was in the school, every last one. Drama club, this, that, I gone to pantomime, all over the place. When the result card come, I mean, never do good. My mother was at school. I pass and see her like this on the wall, beating the wall, and I said, Jesus, I'm in trouble. So one friend said, Jules, that look like your mother. I said, no, I don't know that lady. And I knew that I was going to get it for not doing well in second form. And after that, history. best and the brightest. I focus because mom beat it into my head. Look, you have to do well. You cannot depend on your parents being around forever. And your own desire to be educated and to be driven and to be the best version of yourself is something that is always going to go with you. No one can take that away from you, and no one will be able to help you in the way that you think forever. So at some stage, this has to be up to you. And it helped, because after that, 3rd, 4th, 5th form, I was doing exceedingly well.
So that was a teachable moment.
Oh gosh, I have never forgotten it. My mom was hard in some of the lessons she taught me. When I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, she had 7 cents on her bureau. And one night I was passing and I saw it and I said, try to make a change. And I took it up. Lord, the money go drop. When it fell, mommy woke up and said, Juliet, is that you? I said, yes, mommy. What are you doing? Nothing, mommy. What do you have in your hand? I showed it to her. And she said, where did you get that? I said, oh, quickly, Howie, my cousin. She said, no problem, sweetheart, go to bed. And I went to sleep. In the morning, mommy woke up. I have never forgotten, it was a Saturday night. Sunday morning, she said, come, we're going down to Howie. I said, Jesus, me in trouble. And we went. And she said, did you give this money to Juliet? This is me run behind my mother. And Howie said, no, auntie, I didn't give it to her. She said, Jules, come. And we walked up nicely. I got a proper scolding. And when I was complaining to mommy that something caught me and she hit me, and mommy said, no problem, let me get something for you, alcohol. And then she tied me onto the gate. And I sat there at the gate and everybody passed into me, hey, morning, morning. And I couldn't understand the lesson. A friend of hers came and she told my mom, don't do it, this is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and thief walk together. If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. You must never lie and you must never steal. That was a teachable moment for me.
Michelle, juicy lips.
Yeah.
I want to hear the full story. She thieved the money and say her cousin she get it from. Her mother said, we are going to your cousin. Cousin, you give her the money? No, auntie. Whap, 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 whap. Tire upon the gate. And people, tire in Jamaica. Like one goat, you know. Tire, you know. Tire. She tire Jamaica. If you make people walk past and see her, if you go for alcohol, because she said, oh, mommy, you cut me. Yeah, man, let me get some alcohol for you. Hey, I'm not like still, you know. Back in the day, you know. Parents, they dangerous, you know. Then beat you and then sappy cut them, you know. Some parents, not all parents, some of them. Yeah, man, beat them, man, skin tear, man, and then go for alcohol, man, and them same man. Come here, me pick me. You must learn. All right.
When I can get the alcohol, I think Lawrence, then cut and squeeze
But our mother gave her a proper lesson. If you lie, you will thief, and if you thief, you will lie. So me I wonder how come she married Andrew. Me I wonder how come she still married to Andrew and Andrew tells so much lie. Mighty God. So who a thief and who a liar in a relationship?
Look like you now, get the shit.
So hold on there. Andrew are the thief and she are the liar. Because she lied to her mother, you know. I just ask Jamaica, I'm just asking. I am just, according to she, if you thief or liar walk hand in hand. What's up, Jada? I should teach him or him. So you say Jada, she teach him or him teach her 1 out of 2. Yes, from 8-year-old, she take up the money and lie to her mother. This exposed to me that Juliet Holness love money. Money is her weakness.
Yes.
She love money. Remember what she said? She used to love do the accounting. She love money. Why your accountant and you lie to your mother about taking up money? I can't trust you with the accounts of the Jamaica coffers, man. Yeah, your husband, man. I don't trust you.
The mama they put the curse on her and do for the little guys to come and work together.
Mighty God. Match made in heaven.
For me, like when you're small and your mother tell us you're not come to nothing in her life.
Yes.
A curse that put on her in no thief and liar.
Yeah, this is a smally. Are you able to quantify your claim? You're not listening. They say, she said, thief and liar walk hand in hand. So I am asking, who a thief and who a liar? Because as she said, when she went at 8, she take up the money. This is an interview by Miss Juliet Holness. Let me play it back for you. You can go on TVJ and find the original clip. And what they them drop it. No. I want them to look it. I want the person to go and look for it themselves because they're asking a question. Are you able to quantify your claim? So let me play it again. Juliet Holness, the title of the video is Candid with Juliet Holness, Television Jamaica. 1 day ago, 44 likes, April 8, 2026. Derval, big up yourself. Listen to her story coming out of Juliet Holness' mouth. I can't play it, I see it on TikTok, you know, because, you know, TikTok early the video. They want to see me. So you can go look it up. I give the source of the evidence. Listen to Juliet Holness.
Desire to be educated and to be driven and to be the best version, and no one will be able to help you in the way for fifth form. I was doing exceedingly well.
So that was a teachable moment.
Oh gosh, I have never forgotten it. My mommy was hard in some of the lessons she taught me. When I was probably about 8 or 9 years old, she had 7 cents on her bureau.
7 cents on her bureau. What your name? Yeah, we are asking if we can substantiate my claim. Listen to Juliet Holness.
I was passing and I saw it and I said, try to make a change, and I took it up.
So because a little bit of money she thinks she have fair one, so she can't take it and nobody wouldn't miss it. I want to look at change, man. You know, in a government, when they have the millions of dollars, the billions of dollars, yeah, man, if you take one look at 2 million, me have to look at the mentality of it all in Jamaica. Listen to my argument, you know, and my reasoning, you know. Looking at the mentality of it all. Listen to her.
And one night I was passing and I saw it and I said, try to make a change, and I took it up.
Yes.
Lord, the money got dropped.
Not fair one, she never earned it, she thief it. And what happened?
When it fell, mommy woke up and said, Juliet, is that you? I said, yes, mommy.
So she mother asleep, you know. And she take the money, you know, like a thief in the night. Mighty God. Like a thief in the night, Jamaica. Away personally, you're gone. 100 live 00, you're gone. Because my love one not coming up. Because me can really paint the picture for you clear, you know. Why we don't trust these people, you know. Out of their own amount. From she small, she an accountant. And she always account money and I collect money. She love money. That is the flaw with she. And she see the money. Hey, my mother used to tell me, you know. You see, when they see them good thing, they're not picnic. You have to beat it out of them because they will turn a monster when they grow up. My mother, my mother watch we. If we go anywhere, if we go anywhere and talk about say we are take up nobody things we are not free, you get a piece of, hey, that have to come out of here now. Because my mother not entertain no thief in her house.
Yes. But when I say to you, the mother put the curse upon her friend, she a picnic. Because the mother turn around and say to her, say, thief, liar and thief live together.
Hold on, man. Let me play the thing for the man. We're there in the comment section and ask about the claim. Hold on, we don't talk about that already. Wait, let me play it for you.
When it fell, mommy woke up and said, Juliet, is that you? I said, yes, mommy.
She thief the money and the money drop it on. Let's continue.
What are you doing? Nothing, mommy. What do you have in your hand?
She lie, say nothing. Her mother asks her what she have in her hand. She tell her mother lie, you know, nothing, you know. After she thief the money, you know. Caught red-handed. Let's continue.
And I showed it to her. And she said, where did you get that? I said, oh, quickly, I'm Howie, my cousin.
So she make up a quick lie, Jamaica, and implicate her cousin. if it was a serious crime, her cousin gone to prison too. If the mother did go to the cousin and the cousin say yes and then they find out say nothing go so, the cousin would have gone to prison too, you know. So she threw her cousin under the bus in Jamaica, implement him in a fair criminal activity, you know. Let's continue.
She said, no problem, sweetheart, go to bed. And I went to sleep. In the morning, when we woke up, I have never forgotten it was a Saturday night. So in the morning, she said, come, we're going down to Howie. I said, Jesus, me in trouble.
So mommy no say nothing more to she, you know. Mother just go off her bed wisely. Wake up in the morning and say, let's go, darling. We're going down to your cousin. Then she realized that she in a trouble because she lied to her mother and she thieved the money.
And we went. And she said, did you give this money to Juliet? This is me around behind my mother.
So she did behind her mother a signal her cousin to say, tell her yes, yes. She want her cousin to lie with she. So it's a gang of criminality, this, you know. She had tried to get her cousin in a gang of criminality, you know. Why the liberate them come over here? Oh, don't come with no foolishness in my comment section. Because me I go paint the picture harder. You better never say nothing in a comment section. What you talking about if I can establish my claims? Go away. If you want to be die-hearted, you don't need to be over here. If you don't have no shame, don't come over here. If you agree with criminality, don't come over here. If you agree with corruption, don't come over here. You are the problem with Jamaica. Hold the leaders accountable. Don't come to me with that foolishness. Whenever you and Andrew want to say, let's continue.
And Howie said, no, auntie, I didn't give it to her. She said, Jules, come. And we walked up nicely. I got a proper scolding. And when I was complaining to mommy that something caught me when she hit me, and mommy said, no problem, let me get something for you, alcohol. And then she tied me onto the gate. And I sat there at the gate and everybody passing to me, morning, morning.
Jamaica, she tied her onto the gate, you know, but she could have lift up her hand and say, hi, morning. I mean, that's I don't know if that's an embellishment in the story, but let's continue.
And I couldn't understand the lesson. A friend of hers came and she told my mom, don't do it, this is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and thief walk together.
Booyah! Booyah! That's why I'm asking the question. Who is the liar and who is the thief? Because Andrew Holness coming to Parliament every single time and lie. We have caught him in several lies. Andrew Holness said $20 for one bottle of water, Jamaica. One bottle of water. Lie. NWC said them water they not sell. Lie. So what liberate them I talk about? You should be ashamed of yourself. If you know so you walk and stand behind a man like that. We just a pathological liar. Anything for winning election, he will just lie. Remember one time when he come I think at the debate, and he said, this is not a lie, because he's already been exposed so much times to be a liar. He must tell you say a lie, ma tell, before he make a statement. He has gotten caught so many times. How can you trust a man like this? How can you trust the people in the JLP will actually stand behind him? That's why I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none all of them not talk about them are Christian. Anybody will stand behind Andrew Holness, I don't trust you. Anybody will make excuses if you're regular, I don't trust you. I don't. I rather isolate myself from people like you. I know say I have to go in a public and people are going there, but my own space, I don't want to know that. I don't trust you. None at all. Not even one little bit. You know what your mother said? Lie and what?
And I couldn't understand the lesson. A friend of hers came and she told my mom, don't do it, this is really too harsh for her. And my mom said, liar and thief walk together.
Yes.
If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. You must never lie and you must never steal.
Come like Andrew never get the memo, and it look like she never learned this neither, because I don't know how she married Andrew. I don't know how she married him and still married to him. I don't know. Mr. Uncertified. Mr. Uncertified. Come on now. Talk to me.
Birds of a feather flock together. I don't believe the first time she sees. That's why mother tired out. That wasn't the first time.
Man, listen. Last night when I saw this, Mass Control, big up. Show me a company, I tell you who you are. Then hold on. Then even police use that the same principle there. What's up, Donna? Because if police see you are hang out with most wanted man and them come for him. You know, so you probably get shot to. Jamie, what's up? Then probably end your life to just because you're in the company of the person. So them are gonna judge and say you are criminal too. Not true. Where you see them things?
I don't.
Go ahead, sorry.
I don't believe it's the first time she do it. That's why the mother and the
listen, I ain't not even try to argue for the first time she do it. Me not, but she was 7. She said she was 8 or 9 year old. Right? And then you go back. If you really look, if you go listen to that interview, I know. Because she said she said she was so responsible. When she was 10, she was coming home and cooking for her siblings. And she used to lock them up on the veranda, between the veranda and the living room. So they have to stay in that space while she cleaned the house. So she used to come home from school at 10. Cook and clean for your mother and father. And that she said in the interview. Not my word. Not my word, Jamaica. Unbelievable. You can go listen it for yourself. I'm not even going to play that over. Yeah? You go do your own research. I played it last night. It dep on my YouTube and it dep on Freedom YouTube and TVJ. Candid with Juliet Holness. And I hope the labor right then can read and write. You gotta listen to me. Because if you can't, you're not going to be able to go listen it for yourself. Because you need to type in the name and you need to read and know say that it has said. If you know say that video there. Yes, I want to look at the thumbnail and see say a Juliet Holness that she did in a brown dress in the interview. Brown dress. Yeah, brown dress. You know, she do her hair regular and her glasses. Some nice earrings and in her heels them. Yes. Well put together in the interview. You can go look at it yourself. I don't need to tell no lie on these people. No lie at all. Yeah, she said that. She said that. You know? So, I don't know. 10-year-old and a cook and a clean. And have siblings where you take care of your mother. Yo, she said when her father and mother used to go work in the summer, and she used to take care of the house. At that age, between 10 and 14. Yes. 10-year-old. I wonder when she find time to do for her schoolwork. When she have to play mother for her picking them. I don't know. She's a superwoman, I'm just saying. Pardon me for my pessimistic stance, but I don't trust these people. So everything them say me take it to that grain of salt. You think me believe them? Listen me, man.
You know, remember, so she said when they got married, a fish fry, they plan to keep that they ain't got money.
So,
again, don't say him did that for $2 million. When he going to parliament, so if they couldn't find money for married, when they get so much money from?
Listen, I'm glad you mentioned that. I am still asking anybody that has the video of Andrew Holness in the interview with Cliff Hughes telling him how much money he's coming to politics with. I need that clip. Me need the clip, Jamaica. I have been scouring the internet for it. I need that clip. I need it. As a matter of fact, mommy, you can lend me your phone?
I
want to make a call. Or WhatsApp call. Lend me your phone. I want to find Mystic number. Probably live right now. Mystic Sensation. Mystic Sensation.
When this person is married, you know, it's going to get so rich.
By the way, oh, sorry. Sorry, mommy, we're not even have to do that. I forgot. Well, I use the phone still because I don't want the Yeah, I don't want the. Yeah, I use the phone. You know, say Tufton come out Jamaica. Christopher Tufton come out. Come make statement about the young lady, the 30-year-old lady that will lose her baby.
We have to lay down in the hospital in a pain and I will up on her foot.
Yes, no, I'm not gonna use it, man.
So they will keep learning.
It's better.
You know, labor pain.
No, but that is, imagine you, why I don't know, I have to ask the lady, them ladies, want to tell me the truth, when you want them to have children, can you imagine? Yes, the baby died. T-play what's up? Can you imagine the child, the lady in the hospital having to hold up her feet while going, she have to hold up her own foot? Oh God, man, may I tell you, say, she know.
You see, for the lady talk, she put me back in when I was having my first child. I just said to me, like the doctor then find out afterwards and we have a pelvic problem. The pelvic bone was too small. When she was so the baby tough. It was the same thing to me and my baby because they said the baby was too tall. You understand?
Yes.
So after when me in a labor, then just carry me go other see and go give me a C-section. After them I give me everything and then to say baby now turn. Then just carry me go give me a C-section. So for them make you money
Yes,
so
hello?
much pain and
Yeah, man. You're on the live right now? Okay. I didn't even want to be on the live. May I ask if Mystic have the clip when Andrew Holness did the interview with Mr. Cliff Hughes and telling him about how much money in coming to politics with. We need that clip. Yes, sir, Mystic. Yeah, I said, do you have the clip of Andrew Holness on the interview with Cliff Hughes telling him how much money actually coming to politics with? Please, I need it. Yeah, man. Yes. Oh. So what is the name of the article? Yeah, because I would have to know the name if you search on the website. You never record it. Alright. Them things that need to be recorded, man. Alright. Yes, come up on my live anyway. Yes, Jamaica. So, Mr. Tufton come out, guys, and him said the health and wellness ministry, Dr. Tufton has signaled that decisive action will follow the tragic death of the newborn at Cornwall Regional Hospital, declaring that the authorities must act if wrongdoing is uncovered. Yo, Reggie, how much children died at the hospital in a 21 days? Where was the decisive action? This is after that. This is a Cornwall Regional Hospital. Like, what are we talking about? You understand? So clearly we all want safe deliveries. It is very unfortunate situation, and we certainly sympathize with the family member. Tufton told the Greener, he need to resign. Sympathize with what? In the first remark, Tufton, who said he became aware of the incident after it was first reported on Tuesday by the Gleaner, confirmed that a formal review is now underway, stressing that accountability is paramount. Tufton said he would await the investigation and submission of a report and refrain from saying too much in the heat of the moment. Ah boy, his position comes at as the Western Regional Authority (WRHA) issued a statement yesterday expressing deep regret over the death of the baby Ramante Rake. What is Ranger born? I saw the lady call the baby Ramante Rake Ranger, born to Shandale Valentine, while announcing an urgent case review into the matter. PR this in Jamaica. PR this.
Yep. What PR?
You understand? PR this. And it's her first child. I mean, my thing is this, people. How much more are we willing to take? Because at the end of the day, you know, we have to hold the government accountable, you know. Everybody is being affected by these things. Even persons that is not directly affected. If you know, say a mother go through that, and then expect the women them to now have children in Jamaica when these things are occurring so frequently. Madness. So Mystic, I can send it to me original number. It's on my mom's number. I remember text. Oh yes, the group will be perfect. Yes. Yeah man, I got the number, so yeah. Blessings, respect. Alright, cool. Thank you. Yeah man, cause I Mystic, come for your phone in the early moment. I Mystic, me always hear talk about that something there where in disclose say I must say 40 million or 47 million Andrew Holness coming at politics with them. Oh, in coming at politics with so much money. When he just started politics, you know, and his wife said they couldn't afford a caterer. And she didn't want to turn the wedding in a fish fry. Like what? That's dirt poor. She couldn't afford a caterer. She couldn't afford a fancy hotel. They couldn't afford these things. Right? So how is it? And then she invite everybody hoping to them don't come. And then she get 250 people out of foreign, all type of people from everywhere come. And she was like, Daddy, we need to turn this thing into one thing where them pay our money for them ticket. If you come at the wedding. Because we can't afford this. So how in coming at politics with 40 or 47 million dollars? I need to see that article. I need to hear that audio. Yes.
When his father said 13, they have members, they have 2 taxis.
Alright, so me no know if the labor rights still there, you know. Well, let me see if him still there. 100 life, you're still there? Let me see if him gone. 100 life, you're there, but look like him gone. He can't take no more, mighty God. But for the person when you ask me, where is my proof to substantiate this? I am saying, when your father comes out and said that you're a liar, what do you want me to do? When your wife comes out and say that our mother makes you know say liar and thief walk together, when me fi call Juliet and she did it with her husband and fiend father call him a liar, what do you want me to do? You guys are teaching me about your father said you're a liar. You don't want me to play the tape? It's on the internet and I can play it, you know. I can play it. So me get the article here. Let me see the name of it. Holness makes finance public nationwide. Okay. Holness makes finances public. Alright, let me see if we can search for that. Hopefully we get it. Holness makes finances public. Let me see if we can find the article. Right? Here it is. I believe this is it. Okay. So, when was this article? June 17, 2016. Prime Minister Holness says, as a matter of fact, I'm playing for this one, can hear.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he has assets valued at just over JMD $151 million. His liabilities currently amount to just under JMD $35 million. Holness disclosed his total assets and liabilities this afternoon in an interview with Nationwide News, The Gleaner, and The Observer newspapers. Mr. Holness is the first Jamaican Prime Minister to publicly declare his assets and liabilities since P.J. Patterson made his declaration public in 2002. Mr. Holness made available to the media today his last 10 Integrity Commission declarations. They date from 2007, when he first became minister, and now. The Integrity Commission declarations show that just before Holness became a minister 10 years ago, he had assets totaling just under $47 million. His liabilities in 2007 were just under $4 million. Between 2007 and this year, Holness declared to the Integrity Commission 60 million Jamaican dollars in income. 189,000 US dollars in income was also declared to the Integrity Commission by Holness during the same time. The Prime Minister's Integrity Commission filings show that he acquired income before he became Education Minister via a private transport company which he owned. The company had operated in Portmore, Kingston, and St. Andrew. Rental income, mortgages, salary, and turnover on investments were displayed on Mr. Holness' Integrity Commission filings. Holness' 2007 documents show that before he became a minister, he owed a property in a section of the corporate area, which was purchased for $7 million. Mortgages were used to finance that purchase. In 2008, Holness declared to the Integrity Commission that he had purchased two properties, an apartment for $16 million and a parcel of land for $15 million using savings, turnover on investments, and loans. Mr. Holness also in 2011 declared to the Integrity Commission his purchase of a piece of land in Beverly Hills, St. Andrew. A $10 million home improvement loan, a mortgage of just under $4 million, and credit from hardware suppliers totaling $18 million was used to fund that purchase. The Prime Minister told Nationwide News, the Jamaica Gleaner's Arthur Hall, The Observer's Balford Henry that he accepts it was necessary for him to declare his assets. He says he's moving to amend the Integrity Commission Act to make it mandatory for key public officers to publicly declare their assets. Audio_MP3 URL equals HTTPS.
Whoa. Wait. The Prime Minister told Nationwide News, the Jamaica Gleaner, Arthur Hall, the Observer, Brandon Henry, that he accepts it was necessary for him to declare his assets. He says he's moving to amend the Integrity Commission Act to make it mandatory for key public officers to publicly declare their assets. And I see him, Andrew Holness this. Wait. No, hold on. No, hold on there. Play, come on a little bit. But give a minute there. And I see him, Andrew Holness this. I see him, Andrew Holness this way, take the Integrity Commission to court. Is the same Andrew Holness this way say, he might ask the court to remove the illicit enrichment portion of the Integrity Commission Act. Are the same Andrew Holness that wanted the court to declare him certified? Are the same Andrew Holness that said the report itself was an attack on him and it's unconstitutional? It cannot be Jamaica. He wanted to make it mandatory, amend the Integrity Commission Act to make it mandatory. I wonder if he didn't know what mandatory means. It means they have to do it. I wonder if he didn't know. This is unbelievable. You know, I really believe that Andrew Holness was abducted by aliens. That's where I'm at right now. Hey man, I'm coming out and I am publicly saying I believe that Andrew Holness has been abducted by aliens. Will the real Andrew Holness please stand up? Because this doesn't make no sense. It don't. He's two different people from who he was in that time and now. He's taking an opposite stance to every single thing he took a stance for from that time till now. He's not the same individual. He has gone through some type of metamorphosis. This is unreal. The man saying want to make it mandatory for key public officials to declare their assets. And now he doesn't want to declare his. He wants the court to remove illicit enrichment, so I'm not explaining, well, Jamaica, me can't make this up. Me cannot make this up, Jamaica. I couldn't conjure up this in my mind to say me I go tell a lie upon the Prime Minister. Yo, this is unbelievable. The part of this will shake me now. From 2007, Andrew Holness have what? Make me look on that again. Mr. Holness made available to the media today his last 10 Integrity Commission declarations. They date from 2007. So from 2007 when he first came out, it was just under $47 million. So you're telling me that Andrew got married in 1997, dirt poor. Jamaica, Andrew Holness has been a politician all in life. The only job that Andrew Holness do was work for Edward Siaga. How did he accumulate $47 million between 1997 and 2007? Furthermore, him start with 2 taxi. Him father say a lie, him they have 30 taxi and more a company wharf. Something is not right. Him leave Tanker G-Play. He left UWI and did not pay his student loan. He was in the newspaper. Where did all this wealth come from? These are legitimate questions that need to be answered. The man need to leave office. He need to retire. No wonder he cannot talk to Donovan Williams, because his situation even more dire than Donovan Williams' situation. He can't tell Tufton to resign. Him not no leg for stand on. He can't tell Dalrymple to resign. All these people, Bobby Montague, that's why him hug up George Wright. Oh, and really, $47 million with it. Listen to me, let me tell you something. $47 million between 1997 and 2007 is not chicken feed, because money that time had value, It had more value than it have right now. So how did he accumulate all of this through taxi?
Yes, taxi. Not through taxi.
Monica, what's up? Monica, make sure say when you subscribe to my YouTube page or anybody YouTube page, click the notification bell and click all, so you can get all notification. No, the man was so dirt poor, Jamaica. His wife wanted to keep a fish fry type of wedding, where the people pay for them ticket to get food. Yo, you can't get poorer than that going into politics. And he did work for Edward Siaga. Where the money come from, Jamaica? Where the money come from? The man was asking his father, according to his father, for a loan to buy the tax. So he didn't even have the startup cash. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bad mind nobody. In public office, you need to explain these things, and Andrew Holness don't want to explain it, because I am of the belief he cannot. I am of the belief he did not make his money legitimately. And nobody can wrong me from believing that, because it don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. And this is a stain on the Jamaican politics and on the Jamaican standard and image all over the world, where we have a prime minister that is uncertified for many years now. Right? And there's supposed to be an investigation by the FID, but there's a puppet heading the FID that wants to tell us that he is not involved in the investigation. But he's the boss. Bad ninja big up. Jamaica, this is wild. This is what. How did we get here? How did we get here? Andrew Holness is the person, right? You can ask any question. Andrew Holness is the person that said, Mr. Hassan, building some shops for some poor people, not following the right procedure, was a dark day in our politics and it could undermine our democracy. You remember when he said that? And he refused to sit down in the same parliament with him. Why anybody to accept him uncertified? It's worse than anything that Mr. Hassan did.
Exactly.
So why are labor rights accepting that? Bad Ninja asks a question.
Did you use the charity money? So what about the charity money? When did you?
Listen, I went over that article the other night. That is a separate issue. That the issue is special by itself. You have to literally read the article and take your time and go through to realize how diabolical that is. Because that charity money there, right? First of all, oh my God, I don't want to tell no lie now. A 94,000 US, I believe.
I think I heard.
94,000 US, and then 31,000. Me I find the article, because I don't want to tell no lie. Me I find the article. Me have the article somewhere about that Jamaica. Hold on, you know what I mean? I say. Me I find it. Because see the companies linked to Holness file nil taxes despite millions in transactions. Oh, these are the other one. Let me find the other one now. Holness fixed use of charity funds to buy personal assets. See there? Alright. Let me look in at it. Let me see the figure. Ah, I was right. Hey, my brain a big for nothing, you know. Do you support MP Isaac on TikTok begging money when Andrew Holness thieving taxpayer money? Bad Ninja, what kind of question that? Beggars are not thieves. Beggars have more integrity than thieves. In begging the money for people, and he might help the people then. What's your point? How Isaac Buchanan coming at this? I don't understand. That's a mute question. But going back to the US $94,000 Jamaica. The asset was a US $94,000 bond purchased by Prime Minister from NCB Capital Market, Zine, in September 2019. Initially, Holness claimed that the bond was funded through a personal account, including a withdrawal from the now failed brokerage house Stock and Security Limited, SSL. Jamaica, anything with SSL involved in that. In a good. You hear me say? The man said the bond was funded through his personal accounts, including a withdrawal from the now failed brokerage house Stocks and Security Limited, SSL. However, discrepancies emerged when the investigator examined his financial records. Discrepancies meaning where must not add up. Yes, it's not the same thing based off the records that we're seeing, yes? But Stevenson reported details that the fund Holness cited were not fully traceable and raised questions as to whether Holness' personal funds were commingled with charity funds. You hear what him said? Raised questions that Holness' personal funds were commingled with charity funds. Only one or two significant transactions from his SSL account, a check for US $30,219.18, could be linked to the bond purchase. An additional US $31,698 was transferred to NCBCM from another account, but this left a shortfall of $32,107 US, which Stevenson said was taken from funds apparently belonging to a registered charity, Positive Jamaica Foundation, of which Holness was at the material time a director. Following inquiries by the Commission in June 2024, Holness admitted there was an error and that part of the bond, US $32,107,000, should have been attributed to the charity Jesus. Mr. Holness said that there was an error and that part of the bond, which is $32,100 US, should have been attributed to the charity. In a submission on July 16, 2024, Holness argued that NCBCM had incorrectly assigned the bond's value, full value, under his name, stating the correct amount was US $61,892.98, not US $94,000. So Jamaica, Andrew Holness has said the fault is of NCB. NCB incorrectly assigned the bond value to $94,000 US according to Andrew Holness. But it goes further, Jamaica. The investigators questioned Holness' explanation, noting that the bond was documented in Holness' name, with payments and interest occurring to his personal account for nearly 4 years. So according to Andrew, the mistake where NCB make, earning money for 4 years, the man get payments and interest occurring. Why was that? Further findings revealed that the bond proceeds were transferred to Imperium, another company for Andrew, a company managing Andrew's personal assets on September 22, 2020. According to Mr. Stevens, these funds included the portion allegedly belonging to the charity, where reinvestments and appropriated by Imperium as part of its assets until when the Commission raised the issue. Jamaica, Imperium was using the 32,000, the whole 94,000 for reinvest, for make money for Andrew for 4 years. And when the Integrity Commission raised the alarm, then they knew it was an error. And then Andrew said, at the bank fault, and then mess up. But it goes further. The full proceeds of the US $94,000 bond, inclusive of the US $32,107, which is now being said to belong to Positive Jamaica Fund, that are the charity, were transferred to Imperium and reinvested by that entity, Stevens said. In other words, the portion allegedly belonging to Positive Jamaica Foundation formed part of Imperium's assets for over 3 years and was appropriated by that entity as it deemed appropriate. Them use the money how they want and make money for Andrew. Let's continue. NCBM, which handled the bond transaction, confirmed it had followed instructions from Holness. So NCB is saying, no. You gave us the instructions. Stop telling lie, pan we. Let's continue. It also stated that Holness received regular account statements clearly indicating bond value and interest. So Jamaica, the bank is saying Andrew Holness got regular updates about the value of the bond and the interest. If indeed it was a mistake, how did he not identify it from that time? For 4 years, the fact is that for 4 years, Andrew Holness was benefiting from people charity money and increasing his wealth. That is a fact.
Exactly.
And he's blaming the NCB, but NCB saying no, it's not us. You gave us the instruction. It goes further. It goes further. This is from what, man? Oh, it goes further. NCB officers confirmed the bond was called early and the proceeds were transferred to Imperium without any adjustments for the alleged misallocation. So they got instructions to immediately send the bond to transfer the bond to Imperium. Immediately. At the same time. Right? And during that time, Andrew was getting the increases. He saw the value. You understand? He saw the value. And he never said, but wait a minute. This is not the value of the bond. Why is it saying 94,000? No, it's 60-something thousand. He never said that, Jamaica. He was collecting. Imperium never said nothing either. They were collecting. Let's continue. An official told the commission that Holness said he gave verbal instructions which were not followed and resulting in an error. So Andrew Holness said, him tell the bank verbally, said, brother, there's an error. You know? There's an error. When questioned about the funding source for the bond, one NCB official indicated that it was undetermined, certainly being investigated. However, an official later submitted a witness statement addressing the matter, noting a telephone meeting with Holness and other officials on June 11, 2024. Useful information was received from the client as it relates to the proof of payment, which we were able to corroborate on our core system, the statement said. It also mentioned that NCB does not act on verbal instruction for bond purchases. It have to be documentation. So how Holness we say in verbally tell them say there's an error. How if we tell them that Jamaica member say, remember the timeline, you know. This was from September 22, 2020, you know. When the Integrity Commission raised the issue, right, there was a meeting with Andrew Holness June 11, 2024. Useful information received from the client as it relates to the proof of statement, which were able to corroborate on our core system. The statement said. It also mentioned NCB does not act on verbal instructions for bond purchases, and that June 2024 was the first time the bond allocation was questioned. Jamaica, Andrew Holness never, according to the bank, Andrew Holness never questioned nothing about the bond value, and he was getting the statements regularly from 2020 till now, according to NCB. And it goes on. Well, man, it goes on coming up. Hey, me a pile it on today, you know. Listen the argument, you know. I want to follow, you know, Jamaica. Stevenson said, because the bond was called in and proceeds paid out, there can be no correction. Jesus and mercy. Jamaica, that means that Andrew Holness full up in pocket already. So it done gone bad enough. Because the bond was called in and the proceeds got paid out, there can be no correction. None. It no longer exists. The action taken by NCBM on behalf of Holness on June 2024 were therefore based on fresh instructions from him, not a correction. The instructions were fresh. NCB got their instructions from Andrew and they followed it. And Andrew wants to blame NCB. Charity money, Jamaica. Charity money. People put them charity money in the man charity, and the charity money end up enriching. Not for no charity. No matter what they say, that's a fact. How can you trust a man like this? And then tell us that him give NCB verbal instruction to correct the bond or buy bond. You can't give verbal instruction for something like that. It has to be written. Bank no work them way there. Bank deal with paperwork. Who Andrew think him attack to? You take the people in Jamaica for some big old idiot. How can you trust a man like this? I rest my case.
Yeah, Bolo, I don't cut you. Remember that he has a company that he sells milk for, and that company lent out $20 million.
I have the article. I have it right as I do. I have it. That's a whole different story. Because I'm more than one company, you know. If you read the article, you know, it's a web, you know.
Yeah.
A 4 company name mentioned or 5 in the article, you know. When name Green Emerald, I think a Green Emerald, one company where they in them constituency. Listen, man. Hey, me not have nothing more to say. You want to say anything before me lock off the live? I don't have nothing more to say. I have nothing more to say. Later again, time my voice are going.
Whatever Juliet mother did tell her, say, keep and lie and work together.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
From the time when the mother did keep branches to Mali, you know, in our boat.
Yes. Yes.
Just like how you say, you know, come to nothing in her life. The mother is see to her in her way she not going to become. That's why mother and tell her to keep and lie and work together.
Tell her, man. Tell her.
Remember, that one time when they signed out with him with his money too. Remember, I said one man at the machine one time cash back in the place. You understand me?
Yes.
Raw cash. But drop in the place about 5 times a day. One man go a bank and drop off money. You understand me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible, man.
Terrible.
What I say? Me I go move here now. Late, me I come back live later again. So 10:30, 11, Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna look out for me, Zine. I have some video for drop too, you know. I have a video for drop in between. Some exclusive on the YouTube channel. So TikTok I haven't been doing much videos. I'm gonna need to come subscribe to my YouTube page, alright? I'll watch the video them over there.
I'm going to click on the thing and sign it. We already something with the YouTube this morning when you send the link.
The Magniski Act?
Yeah, I'm going to sign that thing. I didn't sign it today.
No, man. Once you press on my face, up here, so I'm up on my page, the only link that is there is the Magniski Act.
Yes, I'm going to see that.
That is the only link. Yeah, man.
Yes, I have a friend. In WhatsApp? It's in WhatsApp.
Oh, you can link me on WhatsApp and send it to you, man.
Send it to me in WhatsApp. The reason why I have a lot of friends on WhatsApp that I can share it with them.
Yes, and anybody else need it, on WhatsApp, my number is 876. One of my moderator them. No, man, I'm not talking about you, man. Other people out there. One of my moderator them, I can put it in the chat, my number. And anybody want to bless up the platform, you understand, the Zelle, whatever, you can reach out to me same way. Yeah. So let me just find this thing here. Alright. Alright, here. So. Oh. Comments. Yes. 876-451-6535. 876-451-6535. That's it. Alright, my people. God bless you sooner or later, yeah? Peace and blessings.
Alright. No problem. Alright.